What's good? What's good? It says I'm live. Let me check to make sure the sound is coming through clean on this other screen over here. I got it running in the background right now just to see how it's gonna sound, because I hate the scratchiness. Let's see. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the MicDrop barbecue, where we always grilling over here. The grill stay hot, so bring you a plate. I'm about to put some mashed potatoes on it. I'm about to put some potato salad on it. I'm throwing some spaghetti on it. I'm just kidding. Man, we always having a good time at the barbecue. That's the one thing I love about this channel. The energy of the people that actually come here and support this channel. We always real, you know what I'm saying? We walk in smiling. We walk in laughing, ready to have a good time. A lot of channels you don't get that on, man. Chatty Patty, another channel we like to laugh on. Another channel we like to have a good time on. If you're a person that likes to laugh and you like to just look at content and hear opinions, Chatty Patty, check him out. Check him out. Check out Chatty Patty. And I'm telling you right now, man, it's not a lot of channels like us left out there, man. It's a lot of bitterness, a lot of anger. It's just a lot of just deeply emotional channels out there where people just got soft. The internet has softened up grown men to where they need pats on the back. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get some subs. You're gonna see Dante today. They just, you know what? You gotta just pat them on the back. Grown ass men need to be pat on the back. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. I'm like, man, come on. I'm telling you, Black Maricas that love to laugh, love to learn, and that's what we all about over here. We have a good time, and I know I got a lot of people talking shit about me all the time. It don't bother me, because y'all got to realize I was an athlete, man. I grew up with people talking shit about me. I grew up with whole stadiums wishing I would lose, telling me I sucked. I should have never showed up. So the internet, you can just turn it off. If you don't like something on the internet, you can just turn it off. Internet is easy, but when you actually gotta, play a sport for a scholarship, you can't just walk out the stadium because you're mad. You can't pull a Dante and quit at lunchtime. Man, I know. What up, Cork Bat? What's good? What's good? I'm telling you, man, we've got to bring back adulthood. We've got to bring back adulthood. People got to start acting like grown-ups again, man. And hopefully this is the year we start doing it. People stop crying and getting to their feelings. And I know a lot of them like to, watch emotional content and listen to, gospel music while they're watching Dante. They like to do that because it loves their emotion. And those are the kind of people he deal with. I deal with happy people. You can be emotional. It's cool. But at least be emotional about the right thing. If your cat died, be emotional. If I call you a jackass, don't be emotional. People call me fat, gay, bald-headed ass, barbecue. They call me everything in the book. I'm still showing up every day laughing, having a good time, because that shit don't bother me. It just makes me say, you know what? Try harder next time. Come up with a better insult. If you trying to insult me, you got to try a lot harder than that. Your car sucks, Jeff. You live in hell because Phoenix is hot. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Oh, thank you, my man, Greg. I truly appreciate the super chat early in the live stream, man. Much love and respect on that, brother. Time is money, and we appreciate your time, sir. Man, I said I'm going to try to give more live streams, and I'm actually giving, videos. Because the videos are funny. We have a good time laughing at the videos. But the live streams, man, this is where I get to hang out with y'all. We get to laugh in real time, you know what I'm saying? We get to go back and forth, that energy, man. So I appreciate that, Greg. Real talk, brother, real talk. But I'm thinking about doing a live stream soon with me actually baking cookies. I'm going to have the whole setup in the kitchen, and I'm going to bake cookies because this takes me about an hour. So I'm going to bake cookies in it, and we're going to have some cookies and milk right on the live stream, fresh out the oven, big cold glass of milk. We're going to do it. Man, I've been cleaning out the pool for the whole day. I've been running some video on it. I've been running video. So everybody's going to see all the video I've been doing about how my pool got damaged during the storm. And now it's back. It's coming back now. It's coming back. Like, man, she said, you're such a homemaker, Don. I'm telling you, I am for real. My mom raised me. I don't throw clothes away. If the button pops off, sew it back on. I mean, if I can put a transmission in the car, I should be able to sew a button back on a pair of pants. If I could I could take a whole engine out of a car and sit it on the ground. So I know I can make cookies. It's easy to make cookies. It couldn't be that hard. Because, taking out an engine and putting it back in and actually having it run, that's kind of hard to do. A lot of shops, you pay a lot of shops to do that. But cookies is cheap and easy. I'm like, man, if you got kids, trust me, my son loves how I make cookies. He loves how I do, pancakes, all the easy stuff. I'm like, it's easy stuff. I'm like, but if I got to take a transmission out, you give me a couple of days, man. Give me a few days. Cookies take an hour. Like, man, Wilbur said, I'm the only one doing live streams. So I'm only doing live streams. That's it. No, nothing else. Only live streams. No, but I got video that I shot this morning of me showing you guys how I go into the pool, how I grab the filters, take them out, clean them, reinstall them. I added tons of chlorine this morning. I got to kill it because the storms came in and it overfilled my pool. So when it overfilled it, I didn't want to run it. And it was tons of just dirt, sand, leaves. It was so much going in the pool during the storms. So I didn't want to clog up the filters with all that. So I just didn't run it at all. Did not run it at all. And so I ran it yesterday for about probably 4 to 6 hours or something like that, and picked up as much as I can off the bottom. Completely clogged the filters where it wasn't even water coming out the other end. So yeah, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me show people why you should probably live in a place that got a community pool, not your own pool. Because if you got your own swimming pool, they don't tell you this when they sell you the house. They want you to see the nice blue glistening water. They show you the pictures of kids barbecuing and hitting the ball, like volleyball in the pool. They don't tell you the part about cleaning that shit and having stuff all over the ground. Otherwise, you'd be like, I don't want to buy this house. It's got a pool. I don't want it. It's like they don't tell you the hard parts, the maintenance. So I want to show people exactly how to maintain a pool. So when you're out there looking at buying a house, your next house, your first house, you'll see these videos and be like, do I want to do this? And it's not cheap. It's not cheap to have a pool, man. You got to buy chlorine. You go through lots of chlorine and chemicals because, especially in a windy city where stuff ends up in your pool. And it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I was out there for about an hour and a half today, but I did a lot of video. So that's going to be step one. I'm going to show you video phase one. When the pool kind of clears up tomorrow a little bit, I'll shoot more video to call it phase two. So you can see how a pool goes from the point where you can't even see the bottom because it's so dirty to where it's going to be crystal clean like the YMCA. You can piss in it and not even see it. That YMCA chlorine will cure cancer. That shit's crazy. You get in the pool at the YMCA, you can have cancer. You get in the pool at the YMCA, you're cured when you get out. They put a lot of chlorine in them pools, man, because people be peeing in the pool and everything. Never getting you could be a black person, get in the pool at the YMCA, you get out, you're Mexican now. You're like, how the hell my skin turned this white? It's like the YMCA chlorine, it'll cure anything. That shit'll cure AIDS, man. You jump in the pool, you get out like, I ain't got AIDS no more. This is crazy. What happened? I swam at the YMCA. That fucking pool. Man, barbecue to baker. That's what we doing, brother. That's what we doing. Today's topic, man, we're talking about right now. You know how we do at the barbecue. We cruise through, man. I'm a conversationalist. I can basically sit with somebody at a coffee shop and talk to them for 3 hours straight without even knowing who the hell they are. I could do it, man. People used to tell me I used to walk into Walmart and leave with a best friend. They be like, bro, every time you leave Walmart, you got a new best friend. It was like, shit. You meet people in there with something in common. You get to laughing and joking. Next thing you know, you're talking about Chevys and Fords and tires and shit, Jeeps and all shit. You ride too? I ride too, brother. It never fails. It's called just being a human, bro. It's called being a human, not an NPC. And a lot of people are NPCs, man, non-playable characters. They kind of just going through life and they're not aware of like anything that's going on around them. They're like following the narrative. And I actually thought about that today, too, before I even did the live stream, thinking about narratives, by the way, and how it's weird that most people who don't follow the narrative, most people who are self-aware, most people who are actually intelligent, we don't get caught up in anything because you can't sell us nothing. You can't, put stuff on YouTube and sell it to us, put things in the media and sell it to us, put things, on radio and sell it to us because we are aware of everything that's going on around us and we are who we are and we can't be changed from that. We're on a path for exactly who we were designed to be. And you got a lot of people get caught up in narratives and that's why you see them in and out of friendships all the time because they can't be who they are. They're always following the narrative. They're getting sucked into shit all the time. And that's kind of how, the Dante is, man. Is like all his content sucks people into narratives. And it's easy to suck in people who are suckers who are, lower IQ, and they're not really aware of what's going on when you're telling them things. So even during COVID, I lost a lot of friends during COVID because I was against all the shit that was going on. I thought it was all fake. I said, this is all, it's made up. Something's going on, man. This just don't seem right. Like all of a sudden, it just don't seem right. So I was an outcast. And now here we are in 2025 and everybody's like, damn, Jeff, you was right. I was like, I know I was right because I got common sense. It's like, it's not that I was right or wrong. I just had common sense and a lot of people didn't. It's cool. I just didn't mess with them. I'm easy to say, I don't want to bother with you, man. You ain't got common sense. I don't want to bother with you. So I'm easy like that. Oh yeah, trying to fit in, it has a cost. And we're the outliers, man. We're people that I don't care if I fit in or not. I don't care if people really like me or not. It's okay. They'll come around and say, at least he was a real one. I couldn't stand his ass, but at least he was real. I knew why I didn't like him. That's it. I'm a real one. You can never call me fake, phony, a liar. The most you can call me is a hater because nobody understands what a hater is because I just call shit out all the time. So I'm a hater. No, it's like, what's that? We going live tonight talking about black on black violence versus white liberals. What hurts the community the most? That's going to be a good live, brother. I'm going to have to tune into that. That's going to be a good live stream. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you go to China, you get Chinese on Chinese violence. It's crazy how it works out. You go to India, you get Indian on Indian violence. Everywhere we go, we got something on something, but it's not just only black on black. We got white on white. We got everything going on, man. So it happens. It happens everywhere. But I understand when we focus on black violence because we're a category. And the narrative of America has been that this is a category that holds us back. It's a category that holds us back because look at what they do to each other. But if you look at every race across the planet, even Chinese people fight Chinese people. But we don't call it Chinese on Chinese violence. We just call it violence. Black on black is a narrative, man. It's a narrative. And a lot of people they go with that narrative. Oh, man, black on black crime. Well, every race does crime against every race, against themselves. We don't say, man, this is white on white crime, bro. He stole his catalytic converters. That's crazy. This dude, I'm like, no. But I get it, though. I get it because we do want to focus on, if we're going to elevate black people, honestly, if we are going to elevate black people from where we were, then we do need to focus on black crime. We do need to focus on black division. We should focus on that if we're going to elevate that. It's kind of like if I got flat tires on my car, I'm going to focus on the flat tires. I'm not going to change my oil. Oil has nothing to do with the tires. I'm not going to say, well, let me change out the window regulators. It has nothing to do with it. Let me go fix the AC system. Nothing's wrong with the AC system. So if I say I got flat tires, let's worry about these flat tires. And in America, if we want to elevate black people, then let's put the spotlight on black people. Let's elevate us. So I don't mind talking about black on black. I really don't. Because it puts a spotlight on a situation that we want to elevate, that we want to focus on and change. It's totally cool. I'm cool with that. So people always like, well, why are you always talking about black on black? Why you want? It don't make a difference. To me, it don't make it. If people want to label it, fine. Labels don't make me emotional. Labels don't affect me because you can label something black on black. You can say, man, black on black crime is an all-time high. I'm like, cool. I got to go put gas in my truck. I'll be right back. Because I'm still in reality. I still know I need a half a tank of gas put in my car. So it don't bother me. What up, Lipstick? She's in the house. So yeah, man, that topic, you guys are gonna be good, man. You guys are gonna be good on that topic. It's gonna be pretty deep. Well, I just hope people don't get sucked in so deep that they forget that there are humans of all races on this planet doing things to human of all races on this planet, and don't get sucked into that media narrative. I understand why, it's black on black. I understand why that is like that and why they put that on a pedestal. I understand why. Because, like I said, it's welcome to America. I mean, Childish Gambino, This Is America. That song rock right there. That's a good song because it went through a lot. That song went through a lot. That Welcome to America went through a lot. So today's going to be 3-4 hour live stream and I'm here for it. That's what's up. So, besitos. What's up, Miss Queen? So I'm going to tell folks, man, if you're a person that can get too emotionally charged and you don't know how to debate, without logic, without documentation, then a lot of things on YouTube are going to irritate you. I'm a good debater. Like I said, I went to law school. I took the LSAT to go to law school. 10 different law schools gave me offers, but I couldn't go to law school because I was in Vegas at the time, and all the offers were coming from the East Coast, and my life was way out in the West Coast. So I couldn't go to law school. LSAT scores was pretty good, but I decided just to stay an accountant. I just stayed an accountant. But I was always good with debating and separating myself from the emotional aspect of the debate. So it's a lot of people out there that you know, they get mad and charged up, calling you the N-word, you bald headed, you this, you that, because they're losing focus. They lose focus. And it's like, if we're talking about a certain topic, you know, fraud, lying, scheming, if that's what we're discussing, then let's stay on task. Don't start attacking the people that are calling out the bullshit, because now you're off track now, because you're going to lose the debate. When you start attacking the people who are actually debating with facts, then that means you can't win a debate. You're out of the debate now. And a lot of people attack me, and it's okay, because I understand why they can't attack the debate topics, because they'll get their ass handed to them. I mean, just real talk. So I'd rather debate myself now. Yeah, exactly. Yep, and they disingenuous anyway. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's like you can't debate people who are only coming at you in an emotional sense, because they're going to start using words racist, sexist, you're a bully, you're a hater, because they're moving you away from the topic. And now they're saying, I'm going to attack your personality and your character because I can't do nothing with the topic. You killing me on the topic. You're killing me. So now I have to go after you now. I get it, man. That's why now y'all see why I make videos laughing at people all the time. I even laugh at other creators. I make videos about them. And what do? They make videos about me and they get all super religious. You're a demon. You're a devil. You're the devil incarnate. You're in my face. You're Satan himself. I know you are. I read the Bible. You're Satan. I'm like, bro, you're delusional. It's like if I was Satan, I probably wouldn't have blood, bones, capillaries, arteries, veins. I mean, the devil can't possibly have all of that because it's too human. So I have all of these attributes of a human. You're a devil. You're a devil. It's like, that's how you know people are off their fucking rocker. That's when you say, you know what? I can't even talk to you no more. You're way too religious. You're going into that bipolar religion stage. I can't go to the bipolar religion stage. I'm not going there. Say, did you hear Dante sing? I still haven't heard it yet. Yeah, ad hominem. Yeah, ad hominem. So it's like, man. So it's like, you. So did y'all hear Dante sing? I didn't hear him singing last night. Didn't hear it. I didn't even hear it, man. So I'm going to have to eventually go to that video. He cannot sing. I think Trey Watts or somebody might be doing a video. So I'm going to have to listen to theirs. So it's said to be Lucifer has the most beautiful voice. I wonder whoever heard the devil speak for real. Maybe Dodash did. She hears God and everything. Maybe she could tell you. She'd be like, hey, yeah, I heard the devil. He spoke. Yeah, and I could tell his voice. He's got a beautiful voice. Yeah. Like, all right. I guess. It's like, yeah, and God spoke to me too. And God said, hey, that's the devil. It's like, wait a minute. I thought God had the most beautiful voice. Does God have a beautiful one? Does Jesus have the most beautiful voice? Or does the devil have the most beautiful voice? Jesus sounds way better than the devil. He does. I talked to him yesterday at the coffee shop. Okay. It's like, man. It's like he cannot sing. Yeah, he gonna try. But see, that's the thing. If you say he can't sing, everybody gonna call you a hater. He could sing. He just need a voice coach and learn how to hit the notes right. But he could sing. It's like, man, I know it. Maybe that wasn't God speaking to them. Maybe they're just hearing voices. I'm telling you, man, these people are nuts. Whenever I hear people, especially online, going down that religious path, that's why I did that whole video about false prophets. Do not preach to me unless you are ordained. If you trying to preach to people, you ain't been ordained, you ain't studied religious theology, then you just crazy at that point. I'm sorry. We could talk religion, we could do that, but don't preach to me. No, that's your opinion, man. Don't preach to me. Because half the people out here preaching, they out here, smoking crack half the time. They out here doing weird shit. I'm like, don't preach to me, man. Don't do me like that. You are not an ordained minister. I don't play that, man. I'm not that religious, and people making them videos with that religion all in it and stuff like that, they messing with y'all, man. I don't play that. It's like, shh, sitting there, oh yeah, and when God wants you, God's gonna call you, and God's gonna do this for you and do that for you. Please click like and subscribe because God told you to. It's like, okay. Yeah, I know it, Greg, man. He says my ears are bleeding. Hannah lied to him. Baby, you sound good. Okay. There's so many people that are religious or bipolar shit. Yeah, man, I believe it, man. They need to put that as one of the bipolar symptoms. And I think it is. When they start talking about religion, they get overly religious. I'm gonna put bipolar manic symptoms. Let's see, what are the symptoms? There's got to be something in here. Well, that's unusually energetic, hyperactive, manifests extreme happiness or irritability. There was something in here. I know there's got to be something here about religion. Ooh, let's type this in. Bipolar. Let's get religion. Okay, here we go. Bipolar religious fixation. Bipolar disorder can be associated with religious fixation, particularly during manic episodes. Let me share the screen with y'all so y'all don't think I'm making this shit up. And this is why I say Doe Trash and Dante and all these people are bipolar. This is why I say they're bipolar. Because I believe it, man. Bipolar disorder can be associated with religious fixation, which is why Dodash is always God, talk to me, particularly during manic episodes. Some individuals with bipolar disorder may experience hyper-religiosity, believing they are religious figures or losing touch with reality. However, for some people, religious and spiritual beliefs can serve as positive coping mechanisms. So, and that's, like I said, and they talk about religion, people who are bipolar and how they go through these manic episodes and they in their car like Doe Trash screaming all the time. God told me today that today's going to be the day that I'm going to put out a video today, and this video's going to go skyrocket today because God told me that. You bipolar. It's like, you're crazy. You're out of here. Like, man. See, I know some religious folks who all they do is talk about sports. I know it. Hannah the hype man. That's funny. She's the hype man. She's the hype man. Man. Yeah, that religion, it's a little bit, that religion is a little about psychosis. Like, that's why I tell folks, man, when people start getting too deeply religious, I just tune out. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's like, I'll go to church. I'll listen to religious theory. Like if it's a religious podcast or something like that, I'll listen to religious theory. I watch a lot about ancient religion and how all the religions are linked together, but they started branching off, becoming different factions because different people wanted power. Because see, back in the day, religion was power before government. People who were the wizards and the soothsayers and all of these people, they had power. They didn't have like a police force. They didn't have that. They had the king, the king's army. Then they had the religious sect. And the religious sect had power. And when people wanted more power, what did they do? They broke away from the religious sect. They started breaking away to other sects. And that's how a lot of religions became like sub-religions of one main religion. A lot of sub-religions out there. And so I look at a bunch of stuff like that. I look at a whole lot of old stuff. Yeah, Dodash irritate the hell out of me. So it's only if you're Christian. And that's the thing. I think all religions are based on faith. You can't tell me there's not a religion out there that's not based on faith. And faith is good. I think faith is good. Like I have faith in that my car can make it across the country if I drive it, if I do right. It's faith because it's something that I don't know. I've never experienced it before. So I just have faith, like a power, like an energy that it can make it across country. I have that faith. So when you start talking about faith, I think it's all individual based. You can't say faith in one religion is better than having faith in another. It's all faith. That's all it is. It's just faith. So I don't really put a religion down or below or above another one. I listen to all of them and I just kind of kick back and listen. And as long as it's a good person telling me about it, then I'm in the spirit of it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, my religion told me, man, to shake your hand, man, and help thy neighbor and all this stuff. That's cool. That's what's up. It's not a bad thing, at least. But when they say my religion said to chop off all the heads of everybody who's not like us, I'm like, dude, that's not a religion. I don't know what you talking about. That's not a religion. That's something else. You own some other shit. So, man. So I'm just one of those people, man. Like I said, I watch a lot of old religious documentaries and things like that for how do we get to this point to where we got people like Doe Trash on YouTube talking to God every day. God told me to put my Cash App. God said, put your Cash App. So I put my Cash App in because God told me. I'm like, how do we get to this point to where Moses was splitting the Red Sea and Doe Trash is putting the Cash App on YouTube? How do we get, like, where's the bridge at? I'm going to help part the Red Sea to free all these people from bondage in Egypt to God said, put the Cash App in my YouTube. I'm like, where's the connect? Where's the bridge at? Did God really tell you to put the Cash App in YouTube, or are you just messing with people? I don't see the connect. God said, go to Mount Sinai and get the commandments. God said, put my Venmo in the Cash App in YouTube. Where's the connect? I don't see the connect. I'm like, this guy really messing with us? Is he messing with us? It's like, because God never told me to put my Cash App into YouTube. I did it because I felt like it. It ain't that God told me. But people will say that kind of stuff because they know we have God-fearing people and we got people that believe in it, and they try to attach all that religion to something to suck you in. It's just like that one dude, he hating on me. Oh, the devil will come to you and you don't even know it's the devil, but it's the devil because the devil be like doing devil stuff and the devil. Yeah, I'm just like, you weird, bro. You weird. This is what they don't know, and God loses everyone, just doesn't like sin. That's why Jesus died for our sins. Yeah. Christians don't talk about Torah unless to manipulate. That stuff is Torah. I don't know what Torah is. I don't even know. That's probably some documentary level stuff right there. Torah. Say, it bothers me when people say God told me to abandon the stable life to be homeless with no job, moving to another state, and that's where a psychotic crap steps in. It's wild. Exactly. But then with that, they try to sidetrack you and say, well, it's faith. You got to have faith in God. God is leading you. No, your crazy thoughts are leading you. Your delusion is leading you. God told me that YouTube was the path. He said, YouTube is going to be your path. Just let people come to your channel. I'm just like, I don't think God said that. I think you're making that up. The Torah is the Old Testament. Okay. Religion now works just like politics. Yeah, and I mean, do you see how many pastors out there be getting busted all the time for just doing shady stuff? Embezzling, going to jail, I'm like, come on, man. These people are using religion way too far. And I don't mind religion. I really don't. I like to listen to it, but it's a point when they start using it as a weapon. Now religion has become a weapon now. And it's a weapon against, if you don't do XYZ, then you're not worthy. I'm like, who are you to judge whether or not I'm worthy or not? You ain't nobody. Just met you yesterday at Walgreens, and now all of a sudden you ain't worthy. God said you're not worthy. It's like, bro, I met you at Walgreens yesterday. Get out of here. Get out of my face. I don't even know you. You're not worthy. You're the devil. Get out of here, crazy. It's like that dude on the internet, man. He's just like, yeah. He's sitting there talking about some damn, like I said, I still haven't watched that video. I only watched the beginning of it when he started getting too religious and everything. And I was like, I'm not watching this. Nope. The moment you start preaching and doing that Doe Trash, nah, I'm out. I'm not listening to it. I don't even want that energy around me. Can't have it. This for everyone joining in, please hit the like button. Yeah. This is worthy of what? Need to be saved from what? Exactly. Need to be saved from all these taxes and interest. That's what I want to do. Save me some interest. How will I get my credit better? And that's the thing. A lot of religious people, honestly, got bad credit. Think about it. A lot of religious people got bad credit. They're super religious, and they're operating on faith and motivation and inspiration and God and Jesus. Credit score be 515. It's like, you don't even take care of your obligations, bro. You worried about the wrong thing. I'm like, you talk about too much religion and you're about to be short on your rent. You're finna get evicted. You can't buy a car because your credit is shot and this and that. But you talk about God all the time, Doe Trash. What are you doing? If anything, God is punishing you and he's taking care of me. It's like, because I'm nothing like that. Yeah, the Messiah complex. Exactly. And I'm like, and they keep leaning on that. Like, you can't, and a lot of people talk about how people in the church are poor, but the pastor be rich, rolling in nice cars, living in nice big houses, but everybody in the congregation is poor. And it's like, that's how we come from that, man. That's why I watch a lot of religion. Like, how did it get to this point? How did it get to this point to where people are getting worse off because of religion? Like, what happened? Like, what happened? So I watch a lot of religious documentaries. And it's just like, man. Yeah, the church was made to help the poor. Yeah, it was made to help the poor and to cater to the poor and to help lift people out. But you don't see a lot of churches giving out scholarships. You don't see a lot of churches doing like things in the community. Like churches with all that money they got, all that tax-free money they got, they could be doing so much more. But they don't. And that's cool because it's not my call. It's not my deal, not my line of work. I'm just saying it could be so much more, but it's not. And that's fine. Whatever it is what it is. Yeah. Some of these churches even have ATMs. What? I ain't never heard of that. Churches got ATMs inside now? Man. Yeah, that's a little too far. ATMs in the soda machine in there. It's like, you want a Coke? That's bad for your health. We got an ATM. You want to take out some cash and give an offering? It's like, man, no, I'll write a check. How about that? Hopefully it don't bounce. Man, that's why I'm like, I can't do that, man. I can't do it. Yeah, it's like, truly believe that God helps those who help themselves. God be like, show me something. Exactly. And I believe, I would say that, like, if everybody says God is within you, if God is within you and he's within you, then help you, because helping you helps God, and God should help you. Because if you're saying God is within you, take care of yourself, eat better, get healthier, do something. Your body is a temple. Take care of the temple. God is in you. Then take care of it. But just to let it be sloppy, to walk around dirty and stinking all the time, you're not taking care of you. And you can't just keep leaning on a crutch. You got to at some point start taking care of yourself. Religion, it'll all come through the wash. Don't even worry about it. It'll come through in the wash. Don't be overly religious, especially on YouTube, because people be like, I ain't listening to this. This is a little weird. Unless you're a religion channel. Now that's different. Because we do got religion channels out there. But we got channels that aren't religious, like just regular channels like this. And they would start trying to use religion to lock people in because they think if I just preach to them, if I make them think being on this channel has something to do with God, they gonna stay here. Now, a lot of people be like, you know what, this is crazy. Because like I said with bipolar, they get that religious complex. That's bipolar. They're crazy. They're going nuts. Then they're sad. They're broke. They're depressed. They don't know what to do. Next minute, they're overly hyper, preaching. God's going to take care of us, playing God music in the background, dancing too damn much. It's bipolar, man. It's bipolar content. You just not even. It's not even content. They're all over the place. So it's like, yeah, and I just sensed that. I'm like, there's something wrong with this situation. Something's wrong with it. The human greed has only taken over the church. I believe it, Michael, just because they got that whole thing about, you know, faith and doing something that's you can't even see. So it's like, that's cool. Faith is cool. I believe, like I said, I have faith that my car is going to work. If I hit the start button, it's going to start. I have faith in that because I've really, really taken care of my truck to where if I hit the button, it's going to start. I have faith in that because I've taken care of what it takes to get there. But some people have faith in things they haven't even taken care of. I got faith, God gonna work it out. But you keep quitting jobs all the time. I got faith, God gonna work it out. But you never pay your bills and you got bad credit. Faith is like, you can't just have faith and you can just screw your whole life up and you're like, yeah, God gonna take care of this at some point. No. You gotta take care of you. It's like, if you don't take care of you, faith ain't gonna carry you alone. Yep, they use religion just to get the money. It's like, man. Yeah, it's nuts that God told him to tell Dante to get a freaking job. I know, that's funny. They Greg, the spirit of smoke. The barbecue is letting the spirit use it right now. That's funny. No, I don't think so. I just think I just got common sense. If the spirit could be called common sense, I believe that. So let's call the spirit common sense. If you got common sense, the spirit is probably talking to you. If you don't have common sense, you think you get $100,000 off of Vlad TV, the spirit's not talking to you. You calling me the devil, but you telling people you can get $100,000 for your interview on Vlad TV and get 1 million views. The spirit's not talking to you. That's not common sense. I know. Yeah, faith without work is dead. Faith without I want to see Jeff. Now I want to see Dante. The spirit's not talking to you. If you go to Dante's search and see the barbecue, the spirit is like, look at the barbecue. I don't want to see that bald head ass barbecue. I'm tired of barbecue. I know, common sense is king, man. I'm telling you, instead of Christ is king, common sense is king. That's what it needs to say, man. Make a shirt that says common sense or king. That's it. Because the stuff they be doing, man. What up, Wink? Washington, D.C. And I'm like, if you got common sense, then you're probably going to be much better off in this world than somebody who has religion and believes God's going to fix it all. They're not paying a single bill. They ain't getting up and go to work, smoking weed, drinking. Don't worry about nothing. God going to take care of it. He always do. God ain't going to let you down. Give me another hit of that joint. It's like, sorry, God's not taking care of you smoking weed. It's not happening. If you smoke weed, God is like, this is out of my hands. I'm gonna tell you that in the church. If you smoking weed, God is like, this is out of, I don't even want no parts of this. He's smoking weed. I do not want to be responsible for this. God got you, bro. Let me hit that joint. No, I don't got you. You got yourself. All said pretty says, I'm watching on my TV, commenting on the phone. Smart thinking. I never thought about that. I should do that. I be watching on this low ass phone. I was like, no. He said he wants to block you and your live. I know it. God's gonna block my live. Like, nope. Yeah, common sense ain't common no more. Real talk. That's it. Cheryl says, hello, lipstick. Cheryl's in the room. See, Vlad pays people like Boosie $30K for an interview. But yet, Dante's gonna get $100,000. Like I said, the dude was like, you're gonna get $100,000 for your interview, bro. You get $100,000 for your interview. Then it's gonna get like 1 million views on, so they're gonna get their money back. Bro, the spirit is not talking to you. You don't have common sense. So I got holy sense. I know. Well, the TV will let you comment, but you got to use like a like this little USB drive. It looks like it connects to a wireless laptop. See, this is my wireless keyboard. So if I connect my wireless keyboard to my TV, then I can comment through my TV. I'm gonna try it one day. I haven't done it, but I want to try it just to see. Because I hook it to my laptops all the time. So I never use the keyboard on my laptops. My laptops are basically screens. So I'll use this and I'll just type. I can do the same thing on the TV. I bet I can. I'm going to try it. No. We have 53 million people in this room, but we need everyone to hit the like button. Exactly. 53 million. That's what I'm saying. We got 53 million people in the chat. This is the world's greatest chat. 53 million strong in the building. The YouTube server is breaking. Yeah, hook it up to the keyboard. This is Keeping It Real with Dom. Joe Biden picked that MAGA hat as getting legendary. Vlad would never pay him $100K for an interview if he's not even paying celebs that. But see, I'm gonna tell you something, Dom. To say that, you would be called a hater. To say that Vlad would never pay Dante $100,000 for an interview because he's not even paying celebs like that, you would be called a hater in the world of Dante. The Dante dimension does not like people who have common sense. The Dante dimension is full of people who, they say a dream, man. You know what, tomorrow, I think I'm going to go look at a helicopter, bro. I'm going to try to buy a helicopter. I'm going to go look at a helicopter. It's like, bro, you make like $18 an hour. I think I'm going to buy a helicopter. Man, you can't afford no helicopter. Oh, you just a hater. You a hater, bro. I see you. You a hater. Cause I'm gonna go look at a helicopter. Now you mad at me because I'm finna go look at I'm finna go buy a helicopter and you mad at me. Bro, you're making $18 an hour and you're borrowing somebody's car to get to work. You cannot buy a helicopter. How you know, bro? You a hater. See, that's what people like you is, barbecue. You a hater, barbecue. It's like, okay. That's the Dante dimension, though, man. If you say anything of common sense, Dante, you're not gonna be in a commercial by this year. You don't have an agent. You don't. Oh, you a hater, bro? You a hater? I can have an Oscar by December. You don't know me. Shit, I can act, bro. I can sing. You a hater? It's like, all right. So you think Dante will turn off comments soon? He don't read them anyways. Dante don't read comments. He said he deletes the app. He uploads a video and deletes the app till he uploads another video. He don't read that shit. Man, this is a question, Jeff. Why do you think he constantly wears or keeps a hat on his head? Because he's got a big ass bald spot in the middle of his head, I bet. Because a lot of them dudes, man. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. I got a full head of hair. I just never let it grow. Sometimes if I go 3 days without shaving, you can see hair like all these gray sprinklings all over. Because I think I got a whole head of gray. Because look at all this gray. I guarantee this is all gray up here too. I'm gonna have to grow it out once just to see. I'm gonna grow my hair out once so y'all can see. I got a full head of hair, but it's all gray. it might be a little bit of black in there, but I don't think so. He got a drop top. Misha said he got a drop top. What up, Tiff? What up? Misha, you crazy. He crazy. He got a drop top. That motherfucker got a sunroof. His ass. He ain't got no hair at the top. He got a sunroof. That motherfucker brain is suntanning every day. You ain't got no hair up top. Say, motherfucker, you getting a brain tan. My brain is getting a tan today. I ain't got no hair on the top. Misha crazy. She straight said he got a drop. This motherfucker got a convertible. You hit the button, that shit just start sliding back. The moonroof. Oh, see, now they gonna call us haters. Y'all just haters. Y'all hate the fact that he ain't got no head on the top of his head. Y'all wish y'all was like that. Y'all some haters. It's like, man. See, I've been shaving my head since 1996 because I moved to Vegas in January of 96. June of 96, I was in my aunt's garage, Supreme Court, over by Nellis, off Nellis and Owens, and I was in a garage, and I was like, I cut my own hair. I cut my son's hair. Everybody cut hair. I was like, I'm just tired of cutting my hair. I was like, I'm just gonna shave it off and see what it looked like. So I got my clippers, shaved my head, and it was super low, like no guard at all, and it still had a little stubble. And I was like, well, that's not bad. I'm like, I just look funny, like I got a Q-tip head, because at that time my head was in the same color as my skin, because my hair was always on my head, so my head looked light. So after a few weeks, in Vegas, my hair started turning the same color as my skin. So I was like, you know what? I went and got a razor and shaving cream, and I shaved with a razor and shaving cream, and it's been like that ever since 96. I always shave, and it's easy. I just get up and I go. I shampoo my head every day still, because you got to shampoo your head. You don't want your hair follicles to get all clogged with dirt and shit. So you still shampoo it and wash your hair, even though there's nothing up there. But it's just different. It's different. He got that 1980 Mustang convertible. He got that rag top with rips all in it and shit. That's why he said, he got that. That's that dish rag top. I ain't got no rag top. I got a dish rag top. It's different. Hey, let me get that DR, that dish rag top. He got that shit, man. And see, that's the funny, Greg. The first time I saw Tupac, because like I said, I was bald back when Michael Jordan was the only bald person out. Think Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley was the only two bald people. And I shaved all my hair off. And everybody was like, dude, it's a bold thing, man, to shave all your hair off, man. I was like, but still, I was what, 20? I was 22, 24, something like that when I shaved. And I was done, man. I was done. I'm tired of getting haircuts, tired of cutting my hair. So I just did it. And ever since then, man, I don't even think Shaq was in the league back then. Shaq was still probably at LSU and everything. Because, I was only like 22. Because 96, 70, yeah, I was about 23 years old. I was about 22, about to turn 23 when I shaved everything off. It's like, fuck it. It's like, I'm doing it, man. I'm just doing it. And ever since then, I've just never, and even now when it starts growing back in, it's a full head of hair, but it's not black. It's like a lot of gray. I'm like, should I let it all grow in? Now I look like motherfucking Santa Claus, reverse Santa Claus. I'll slide down somebody's chimney. They're like, that's Jeff. They ain't Santa Claus. Motherfucking hair all gray and shit. But man, say, old man, have enough curly. Say, I have enough curly hair for 10 people. Give me a patch of that, Heidi. Give me a patch of hair. Ship me some hair and I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue it like them dots. So I'm gonna have long ass hair. Next time y'all see me on a live stream, I'm gonna have a fucking ponytail. I'm gonna glue Heidi's hair to my head and shit. I'm gonna have a ponytail like at the top, like them Chinese people that be fighting on Chinese movies. I'm gonna have a ponytail on top. It's like, man, that's funny shit. Oh, no. I'm gonna be reverse Santa. Shit. I'm gonna be reverse Santa Claus. I'm gonna be the black Santa. I'm gonna be stealing gifts instead of giving them. I'm the reverse Santa. I'm gonna slide down your chimney and take shit back up with me. They gonna say, white Santa came and dropped us some gifts. That reverse Santa, he stole all that shit. Who was that? I think that was Jeff. That wasn't Santa. That was Jeff. I know him from YouTube. Like that motherfucker. He said he was reverse Santa. I'm the full reverse motherfucker. I even steal the cookies. You supposed to leave cookies if you reverse. No, motherfucker, I'm stealing the cookies and the gifts. Like shit. Say, man, that shit is funny. Gray is wisdom according to my grandma. Oh, yeah. And that's what I say, when I was 28, because I was working hard, man. I was working hard. 28 is when I got my first gray hair. My son, he was born in 2002. I was 28, and that's when I got my first gray. I had all black, and my first gray came out. When I had my first son, I was like, here we go. I'm an accountant with a kid, married. Shit's going downhill from here. And boy, did it ever. That shit was on a rocket ship back to Earth. No, it was okay. I love my kids, man. Life is good. Life is good. It's 23 when they got their first grades. That means you was stressing, man. You was like, I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm out of high school. I'm in the real world now. I'm stressed out. I can't do this. I can't do it. Man. Y'all are hilarious, though. Yes. Oh, there's my little pup. He's knocked out up under there. Yeah, man. But now today, this live stream, like I said, I'm going to try to be on here for at least a couple of hours with y'all, hang out with y'all and everything. Because I know, like I said, I worked on a pool earlier today. Did that. I made this shirt this morning. My MicDrop Platinum. So I got my new MicDrop Platinum gear. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'll probably just wear it to the store. That's it. It's like, what does it mean? It don't mean shit. I'm just wearing it to the store. That's it. People say, what's MicDrop Platinum? It's when you drop the mic and you get a platinum album from it. You're going to be a movie star by the end of this year and get you an Oscar next year. That's some MicDrop shit. You're going to be on Tyler Perry's next movie. That's MicDrop Platinum shit. This is the last live of the night. I don't know. It depends on how business is going. Like I said, I've had some pretty good clients. My clients have been evenly spread out. I had two repairs yesterday. So I worked on a BMW in the morning. I got the Volvo still outside. The Volvo got dropped off. That's still outside. So you're saying it's 87 degrees right now. So I did the Volvo oil change, went through the brake inspection, the BMW, cleared all the codes out the BMW, reset everything. And now I got the Volvo next. So the Volvo is parked out front. I can move my truck, pull it around, work on that later tonight, whatever. So is it hard to make shirts? Oh, no, it's easy. You know what? I should do a live stream making shirts. That's what I should do. A live stream making shirts so you guys can see exactly how I make them. Let me see. I'm going to see something real quick. Is it humid? I don't know. It's not humid. It's nice here. It's nice. Let's see something. I'm going to unhook that. So if I unhook that, so this is, oh, come on, thing. Why would you do that? There we go. So this is my other laptop. So I'm on one laptop there. This is my other laptop. So say the Volvo oil change. Now the Volvo I got to do what? Headlights. There's a clicking sound in the front. I think it might be struts. So I got to look at the struts and everything. I'm going to check those out and all of that. So like I said, I'm always, and my client flew out of town. So I got time. I don't have to rush with it. So, and this is like I said, this is the other laptop right here. So what I do, I don't think you can see the screen though, but all my shirt designing stuff is on this right here, on this laptop. But like when I open it, if I did a live stream on this laptop, then I could show you the screen because I can do share screen and you can see my whole screen, like everything that's in here. But I don't have Cricut. I have Sure Cuts because I got a US cutter. It's a Titan US cutter. So a Titan US cutter is like, and this one's 15 inch. Like if you go to uscutter.com and you look at a Titan, I can show you that at least. Oh, so let me see if I can find a US Titan cutter. Uscutter.com. Let's go uscutter.com. Let's go Titan 15. Okay, here we go. Bam. All right, let me show you this screen right here. I'll show you guys this screen right here. Share screen. Bam. So now what you're looking at right now is what I use for all of my shirts. I've been using this since 2015. It's got a 4.3 rating out of 5, I guess. But and it says it's got a 2-year warranty. I've been using mine for 10 years. You can change the blades inside of them. So I've changed the blade like maybe 3 times, but I've been using it for 10 years. But this is what it looks like. It's the Titan. It looks like that. And So it sits on a desk like this from the back or whatever. Oh, it's got the laser. So I got the laser and everything like that for automatic registration marks. And that's for like big projects. When you got really big projects, you got registration marks, you got lasers, you got all this stuff. That's what this is used for. And this one's only like $1,100. So it's $1,100, but you can probably buy some for around $400 or $500 used, because this one's brand new at $1,100-$1,200, but it's been out for a long time. You find somebody like me that want to sell mine, you could probably sell it for $400 or $500. Everybody makes their money off of them and just sells them for whatever. So I'm gonna see if I can go back. Let's go back a screen and let's see. I mean, you can get all these cutters right here. I mean, they got so many different cutters in here. This one's like $18,000. This one's $8,000. This is $8,500. So like I said, and this is a 28 inch. The 28 inch with all of this stuff is only $1,400. So for $300 more, you get a 28 inch. The 28 inch is what they make is like banners. This is a 50 inch. So you can make banners and all of that stuff. So if you go to uscutter.com, you can look at all of the stuff they sell, all of the vinyl, all of the cutters, the stands. And this right here is a US Cutter 34 inch vinyl cutter machine, $439 for a 34 inch. But that to me is too big. That's way too big. Because my 15 inch sits right, like I'm talking to you guys right here. My cutter is right there. It sits right here because I got this huge L workstation, and it sits on the workstation. Next to the workstation is all my heat press, which is what this is right here. This big heat press right here. But my heat press is a swivel. This is a slide out. It's a pull out tray. And what I got is a rotating one. So mine rotates back and forth. So the top will move out of the way. The bottom will stand still. The top of mine moves out of the way and slides out. I do all the shirt stuff on it, slide it back in, swing the top back in, clamp it back down. This is a straight pull out back in. I like it though. It's pretty cool. It's easy. I like that. But yeah, making shirts, like I said, if you come up with, let's say, if you come up with about $2,000, yeah, you can mass produce too. If you come up with $2,000, I mean, you could probably make your money back on that $2,000 within the first month. But you just got to heavily market. You got to get on stuff like Instagram. You got to get on things like Facebook. You got to heavily market to sports teams, little league teams, churches, people doing like events together. And you really got to spend a whole day, know your equipment, learn your equipment, spend a whole day knocking out shirts. Because I can knock out a shirt now like this, because these designs are already in my computer, because I've done designs like this before. Like the MicDrop is already in there. The platinum I got from another design I did for my Juan Vargas platinum. So all I do is just move the Juan Vargas out of the way, put the MicDrop in there, run it. That's it. So a lot of designs I've already made takes me like easy. If I have to make a design, that shit could take all day, because you got to make sure it fits what you're doing. It looks right. It won't screw. I mean, it's so much to make a design. It's not just, unless you just copy a design over like Nike. I could do Nike with mine. I just import a Nike image and then hit, outline. So it outlines a Nike image, and I hit cut, and it cuts exactly what I just imported. But to actually build a design from scratch, that's hard to do. That's hard to do, because you're going to be like, man. Say live stream working on the Volvo. Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, it's an XC90 SUV. So and the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to work on Volvos. When you go to the dealership, like the dealership told her to change out the headlights was like $800, some crazy number like that. $800, bro. It might take me 4 minutes to change out them headlights. Maybe 4 minutes, maybe, if I'm slow. It's like $800 something in 4 minutes is crazy. And if Volvo people don't know how to do it, they shouldn't be doing it. They really shouldn't be touching that. Feels like, yeah, because my printer mass produces and events. My area wants me to start shirts for them. I just need to get my ducks in a row. Yeah. And see, in my printer, I mean, I can run as long as I got the design, like my workstation. I can make a custom workstation on my computer to, let's say, to be 4 feet long. So as long as I can make the designs latch up to 4 feet long, I put my roll in the machine, and the machine will just keep going. It will just go nonstop, and it'll do a 4 foot. If I can fit, let's say, 30 designs in 4 feet of material, it would do 30 designs like that, because it won't stop until I tell it to stop. It'll just keep going, 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 going. But a lot of times I'll do one design at a time, because I like to do a design, pull it out, inspect it, look, make sure everything's cut. Because a lot of times you screw up and it don't cut right. Like this morning, let me see. Like this design, I was cutting this design, and as you can see, I had to cut something out of it. It didn't cut right, but I used it for something else. And I just threw the rest in the trash can. Because you want to, if you do mass designs and it messes up every single one, now you just ruined all of that material. You're like, oh shit, I just ruined a lot of material. So I'd rather do one, cut it, inspect. As I'm inspecting it, I'll run the next one. So because it's gonna take that long anyways. So I'm just inspecting. That one's running. It's cool. When it's done running, I cut it, run the next one, inspect it. I do them one at a time, because the moment something screws up, I want to catch the screw up right there. I don't want it to run 10 designs in a row, and I just did 10 designs of material, and I just wasted 4 feet of material, and I'm like, shit. I'd rather waste like 1 foot of material. That's it. Waste 1 foot, throw that in the trash, adjust, do all your adjustments, get everything right, rerun it. Okay, now it's fixed. You only wasted 1 foot of design of material. It's like, because I'm like, you keep running that shit, you find out like, oh man, the E is messed up. Oh, I just wasted 4 feet of material. The E is screwed up on this thing. Like the E could be touching another letter. And so now it goes across another letter when it shouldn't have, but you didn't move your E up high enough. So you had the E too low. The E is now scraping a letter. So instead of you wasting all of that, you only did it once. So you found out the E was screwed up. It's like, oh shit, the E screwed up. All right, bet. What's up, Miss Mayudi? What's good, lady? What's good? Life is real good. Aloha from Honolulu, Hawaii. Let's party with a pig at the barbecue. Best comedian ever. I don't know about that. I'll be killing people with these damn jokes over here. They don't like me. YouTube doesn't like me. I know. I use dummy shirts. I know, me too. I do that too. I use dummy shirts all the time. 30 designs. That's cool. Oh yeah, you can just run a lot of designs in a row. A lot. So is there any vintage car you wish would come back to today's market? What car would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. I would probably say the Stingray, the little Stingray Vet. If they could make the Stingray Vet all back over again, it will look better than the new Vets. The new Vets look like Lamborghinis. If you made the Stingray, that little small 2-seater Stingray, man, that would be a badass car. And actually, let me see. I think I got one in my phone, because when I was working on this guy's cars, there's a car came through. Let's see. Is it in here? No, I don't even see it in here. Shit. I must have took the Stingray out. I got the Bentley, I got that, the M4 kit car. Yeah, the Stingray's not in here now. But I think I had it was a copper and white Stingray pulled up. And he was working with us, and I was like, man, that's what's up. She said, I don't have that issue with my printer. Yeah, cutters are different. See, what cutters, yeah, they just, you could run it, and that you could have your design too close, and it's like you have a letter going over a letter by mistake. So in your computer, you got to just pull the letters apart so you create space. Because a lot of times when I'm designing, I'm moving stuff around. Like I can have MicDrop too close. I can have the C and the D touching by mistake. Like in a computer, I just didn't pay attention, and my C and my D are touching. As soon as you run the design, it's going to cut what's on the screen. But if you don't pay attention to what's on the screen, that's what you're going to get coming out that machine. And it happens, because I mean, it's so many like levels to a design. You're looking at the size, the shape, the letters, you're changing fonts, you're moving things around. Then you find out the P and the L are touching. Out of the whole design, the P and the L is the only thing that's touched. You're like, oh shit, I didn't move the fucking L over. So you got to redo it all over again. Just redo it. So it's pretty, you know, I like making designs and stuff like that, but it can get, it just starts getting crazy. You got to just walk away from the computer. You got to shut it down, walk away, and be like, man, especially when I got my bigger designs, because some designs I got like huge pit bull heads, and it's a lot of different wrinkles and layers and eyes, and it's like huge designs. But those designs cost a lot of money and people pay for them. But it's just, you got to get everything right. And you got to make sure you get everything pulled out right. Because if you don't, start back over. You wasted that material, start back over. And it's like, oh, take a break. Just walk away from it. It's like painting a picture, but you're using a computer to do it. So it can get on your nerves. Making a new design, that's why all my designs are saved. Once you make a new one, it gets crazy. You don't want to do that again. So one day I'll make shirts online. I'll actually do a shirt I'll probably do it in the other room so I can have the camera set up to show everything at once. Show the laptops, it can show the computer, it can show the cutters, it can show the heat machine, and I'll just do one shirt from scratch. And everybody be like, damn, that's hot. And we'll time it to see how long it takes me to do it. Like, I won't mess with the live stream at all. I'll just do the shirt and I'll go straight through it so you can see exactly how long does it take to make a shirt. And it's like, man. Say I use Adobe. What software you use? Well, I use a US Cutter. It's Cuts a Lot or something like that. I think it's called just Cuts a Lot. Sir Cuts a Lot or something. Let me see. Let me see what the name of this software is. I think it's Cuts a Lot Pro or something like that. Yeah, Sure Cuts a Lot. So Sure, S-U-R-E, Cuts a Lot 3 Pro. Because I got 4 Pro. I don't use 4 Pro because I learned 3 Pro so well, I never went to 4 Pro. They got 4 Pro out. They probably got 5 Pro by now. I left mine on 3 Pro because I'm like, I know it too well. I used it for too long. I know it too well. Once you start moving shit around the screen, I'm like, I'm not messing with it. And it does everything. I can import anything. If it's an image, I can import the image. And then I just have to fix the image because I can fix the pixels, the edges, the corners. I can fix whatever. It's pretty easy. It's pretty cool though. Doing shirts is pretty cool. But it, like I said, it takes a lot of time. I'll do like 1 or 2 a day. Like sometimes I'll be bored. I'm like, you know what? Like this morning I got up, I was doing everything. And I was like, man, I'm gonna make me a MicDrop shirt today. I'm gonna make a MicDrop shirt. I already got the designs in the computer. Just make it. It's like, And I didn't even put nothing on the back of it. Usually I put stuff on the back of my shirts. I can always put stuff on the back later. Because I could put this on the front, and in about 2 or 3 hours, I could just throw something on the back if I feel like it. That's the joy of doing it the way I do it. You can alter any shirt at any time. Like if I want to add something up under this, I can add something up under it. If I want to add something here, I can add something here. So you can go through and you don't have to keep running it through something over and over again. You just cut another design, put the shirt out on the machine, and you put the design on the shirt where you want it. And now you have a different shirt now, using the same design. It's pretty different. It's pretty different. And I started doing this, like I said, back in 2015 with a real basic shirt. But it was just easy. It was easy to do that shirt, and I got really good with the software, so I started doing other shirts, and it started getting harder and harder. I got crazy with it. It was like, oh. And now that's how it is now. Designs now are just like, I try to keep them simple though. Because when I wear a shirt, I want to walk into a place and I want people to be able to read it within the first 3 seconds of seeing it. I want them to see the shirt, read it, and the message already transfers over. Now, if I make a shirt that's way too busy in the front, if it's too busy, it overwhelms your eye, it overwhelms your brain. It's too much on the top, the bottom, the middle, the side, the this, the sleeve, the there, the neck, the bit. It's too busy. And so it's like, you have to make a shirt that's like, it's got to be quick and get the message across fast. It's hard to do though, because you want to say so much in the shirt. You want to say so much. So I always wanted to start a business. I'm telling you, Lisa, it's easy. Just got to come up with the investment and just know you're not going to make a ton of money off the bat, but it's okay because you in it for the long haul. Oh, and see, the thing is, it's easy to center, especially brand new shirts. It's easy to center because most brand new shirts already have a line down the middle. But if it don't have a line down the middle, you could just fold your shirt over, just fold it over once, put a real light crease on it, like barely go, like with the press, barely crease it. That's it. And then you can do it across and you can do it down if you want to, barely. Because as soon as you press the shirt, it's going to eliminate that crease. That crease is going to be gone. So you don't even see the crease. It's not there no more. But that's how you can center a shirt, like right in the middle. You say, okay, I need to put this here. And then you kind of eyeball it. A lot of people like to measure. I don't measure. I just eyeball it. I'm like, that's okay. That's good. That's fine. All right. I'll hold the shirt up. That's good. Does you remind me of something? We use Corel Word and the Microsoft was developed. Kept going back to Corel. Yeah, yep. Corel Draw, Corel Word, all of that stuff. I remember that. The Volvo XC90 for black private rides. Well, it's possible. I mean, it's sitting right outside my window. I could look right out at it. I mean, it's a really nice car. Thing is, it looks like the BMW, like the X3 or something like that. It's a really nice car. And like I said, a lady owns it. I mean, I think it can use bigger wheels, bigger tires maybe, but it's like, for a Volvo and like a regular commuter car, they set it up right. Right off the show floor, it's set up right. For me, I would put bigger wheels on it. I think it's probably like an 18 or a 19. It's 18 or a 19. And how do I come up with ideas? I don't know. I think things that hit me. And what the trick about art, especially like design art, you have to already see it in your head. And so when I see a word, I think about what do I want to see? Like, what would I want to see? Like walking through a building, what do I want to see? You don't want to see something too flashy, too gaudy, too busy, something that doesn't stand off. You want to see something that just catches your attention, but it also translates to information like that fast. So a lot of my designs you'll see are very simple. I use the words as the design itself. Like, I don't really throw a lot of symbols and no, I don't do all that. You have to use different fonts. You combine fonts, and not all fonts look good together. So you have to use a font with another font, but make sure one of them, if you use one crazy font, use one simple font. Don't use two crazy fonts in a row. Because if you do crazy font over crazy font, then it takes away the message. Because the simple part of the font is the message. The crazy part of the font is the design. So you go design message, or you go message design. So I always throw some simplicity in there because there's a message to be given with the design you just created. The crazy font is attention got. Simple part is message given. So you want whatever message you want to portray across, make that the simple part, because you want people to remember it. The crazy design is what they're going to remember and catch their attention. But the message you're portraying, that's the simple part of the design. Make that so simple that people are like, hey, you're a driver? See, so I threw scheduled rides and crazy, but I put driver really simple because I want them to know I'm a driver. Scheduled rides get your attention, but drivers up under it let you know what I'm really doing here. So if I made it all crazy, they might think, it's just like a joke shirt or something. That simple part lets you know it's business. And I learned that from corporate. If you ever want to keep things simple, you want to keep it simple, like KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. When you're giving something to an executive, or you're giving something to somebody who doesn't have a lot of time on their hands, that has to make a decision quick, keep it simple. You don't want spinning globes and darts and crayons and glitter. It's too much for a busy person. When you're talking business, you want to get to the point. But you also want to be able to market as you're walking around. So you market, you get that pop. So once you get the pop, now you get the business. So when people say, hey, what's MicDrop Platinum? I mean, it's a simple design. It's just a black circle, MicDrop Platinum, just wear it around. On the back, I could put follow me on YouTube with my website or whatever. Follow me on YouTube, MicDrop Barbecue. But on the front, I just need it to be like simple, quick, MicDrop Platinum. And they'll see MicDrop Platinum. And as I walk by, they might turn around and look at the back of the shirt. That's when they'll see it's about YouTube and everything else. If they see me again, they might stop me. Hey, you got a YouTube channel or something? Because I do that when I walk into a store like Circle K. If I go into Circle K, go on a Quick Trip, walk in, people see this, have a good day. All right, you do. And I'm just walking around getting my stuff. Somebody might walk up behind me. Hey, you got a YouTube channel? Because I see YouTube on the back of this shirt. Yeah. Oh, man, me too, my cousin. We do it. All right, bet. And that's how you meet a lot of people sometimes. But you got to make sure it's got to be first simple, but engaging. And the back is all information. The back of my shirts usually have all the information. It's got like the phone number, the website, it is that. Front of the shirt is always get your attention, grab information. And if they're interested, then they'll look at the back of the shirt. Usually if they're just not even paying attention, they'll just walk right past you. But you see like concert shirts, they got like stages on it, words, Megadeth. They got like all these dates on it from all these tours and shit they're going on. It's too much. Concert shirts are very busy. And all you see across the top is probably like, Benson Boone. That's all you see. The rest of that shit you don't even see because it's too much. It's way too much. So always if you want to do a business shirt, like something that you want to attract, do a business shirt. Do something simple that's going to get business to you. It's easy marketing, simple marketing. And some of the best thumbnails that I've seen even on YouTube, some of the best thumbnails, they have just like 2 big words. You want 2 big words, and all the other words can be little, small, whatever you want to do. But the 2 big words are, what is this about? Okay, now what is this about? So you might start off saying, relationships suck. Okay, then up under that put the reason why most relationships fail in 2025. You could put that in small font somewhere, but you got to put relationships suck in big letters. So it's like, what is this about? Okay, what is this about? And it's just marketing, man. It's marketing. I see some people with the most busiest, craziest thumbnails, and it's too much to take in. And it just kind of blends into all the shit you see on your homepage. So you scroll right past it and you find something with 2 big letters on it. Going, men suck. Like, why do men suck? You click on it to see why men suck. And you find out it's clickbait. So, didn't we have a joke about Circle K? Man, I always got jokes about Circle K. Shit, I live at Circle K. My dog's name is Circle K. It's Sika. C is for C, K is Ka. Sika. My dog is Circle K. Everything about me is Circle K. I am the Circle K. Circle K better sponsor my channel. This brought to you by Circle K, where you can go in and get cheap gas, 25 cents off every day on Tuesday. Get you a sucker, get you a hot dog. Just make sure you go by Circle K. No, Circle K is everything. It's so much shit in there. They got better baked cookies than Quick Trip. Quick Trip used to have good cookies. Quick Trip changed their cookie vendor. So they swapped over to a new cookie vendor, and the cookies taste like paper, bricks. I don't know. So now I get all my cookies that are fresh baked from Quick Trip because they fresh bake them. And they tell you, when you buy the cookies, they say, hey, if you want to put them in the microwave for a few seconds, I'm like, no, I don't need them in the microwave. They're already soft enough. I don't have no milk with me. They're soft enough. But they always tell you that in Circle K. If you want to use the microwave, I'm like, I'm good. These cookies are fire without the microwave because Quick Trip cookies suck. Now they switch their vendor. They don't get my business. Now I go to Circle K and I'm like, these are good. These are pretty good. Since Circle K got my favorite chips, they got self-checkout too. Oh yeah, I use self-checkout all the time. I just throw my cookies on there, put my dollars through, done. I'm done. Love it like that. And I get my gas because I use the Upside. I mean, shit, I probably got about $1,000 off of Upside. Serious, all the money I've downloaded over the past 5 years from Upside, I probably got $1,000 because I get a lot of gas. And I'm part of the Quick Trip or the Circle K membership, so I get like up to 30 cents off a gallon sometimes. I just enter my phone number in and bam, I get gas off. Like, hey, that's cool. That's good shit right there. This dog, he's moving now. He was under there. He moved over there. Oh, yeah. I don't even know how much I got on my Upside right now because I downloaded like $300 something the other day off of it. See, how much do I got? It's saying I have $24 I could download. 24 bucks. I'm going to see if I can. Wait a minute. There has to be a way I can see how much gas I've gotten. Oh, no. That's the cash out button. Don't want to see that. Nope. Don't want to see that. What the hell? I don't know. Wallet maybe? Nope. Yeah, but there's somewhere I could see like the history of all the stuff that I've downloaded. I don't know how to see it though. Activity maybe? Nope, that's gas processing. Yeah. On this account, because this is my second account, I've only had this account for maybe 2 years. Now, I've been driving for almost 5 years. On this account, because I had to restart it because my old phone got screwed up. So I had to redo it, everything, and I added this one to my new card and all of that. My lifetime earnings is $602. You can see it in the top. $602. The other one might have been about the same. So I probably got about $1,200 off of this damn app. And you download it into your bank account. So that's pretty cool. Say, what's Upside? Upside is a gas app for Circle K. So this is what it looks like. So right now, if I go to Circle K right now, I get 35 cents off a gallon. 35 cents off of every gallon of mid-grade. So I get more off of premium, 35 cents off of mid-grade, and I'm 1.3 miles away. So gas would cost me $3.82. Now, when I go to Circle K and do it, I put in my member number and it gives me like 20 cents off. So it will be 55 cents off per gallon of gas, 55 cents off. So, because it'll tell you like where the gas stations are and stuff like that. You just kind of go through the menu, see which ones are close to you. They got one here that says 384, 382. So 382 is close to me. 392. And you can get back. I mean, I've gotten like 40, 50 cents off a gallon before just off this without even using my other code. But yeah, and it's, I mean, I get about 10, 15 gallons every time. So if I'm getting 35 cents off, I'm getting $3.50 off just from the app. But then I get money back off from the Circle K. But the Circle K is an instant savings, like right then. So you'll see the machine go from like $3.92 to $3.82. So it'll take 10 cents off a gallon right there at the pump. But then on upside, they'll register it based when I stop the pump. It'll say, okay, you got 10 gallons at 30 cents off a gallon. So they'll send me $3. I just have to download it one day. Usually I just let it roll. It'll get up to about $200-300 and I go, just download it. So I only download maybe a couple of times a year. I don't download all the time. Like maybe twice a year, sometimes, maybe once. But on this one, I've gotten $600 off of this one. My other phone, it's probably got about the same, because I mean, I used to drive way more on that one, way more. So yeah. Oh yeah, you get rebates on food too. You get all of that stuff. So I'm gonna see if I got. Let me see something. Let me go see if I can find out if I got an upside code in here. Let's see, refer and earn. Yeah, share. Okay, so if you download, I don't know how to do that. You have to use Uber Jeep 2979. Okay, Uber Jeep 29. All right, so that's what you have to do. So let's see. I'm gonna type this in the thing. Uber Jeep 2979. Boom. So there you go. So if you go to Upside and you enter in this code right here, Uber Jeep 2979, then I earn something. I don't know what I've earned. Nobody, I have no earnings. Nobody's ever used it. Nobody's ever used it. I'm gonna see what it says on the clipboard. Hold up. I'm gonna try to do something real quick. Oh, okay. Now that's the code I was looking for. HTTPS. Wait a minute. Come on, thing. I'm gonna say HTTPS this ... Then it goes upside .app .link / Uber Jeep 2979. Is that it? Upside.app.link. Okay, there. So that's my code right there. So if you put that code in, then I get a referral thing. I've had this app for, like I said, since I've been driving, about 5 years. I've never referred anybody to it. I've never shared my referral link, but I've saved about $1,200. I'm telling you. And it's like, it's free money. And it's crazy because one day I'll just be sitting, I'm like, dude, how much do I got on this app? I'll open, I'm like, oh shit, it's $266 sitting in there. So I just hit withdraw and it puts $266 in my bank account, just out of nowhere. Just like, okay, cool, that covers, power, whatever it is. It's like free money. Why wouldn't you want it? So I'm like, it's just using the Upside app. I just drive around. When I find a Circle K, I just put my phone number in. This is already linked. I just hit claim. When I hit claim, then it starts to process, and it'll say, okay, cool, you're at this gas station using this card, claim. You finish, you get 10 gallons, you got 30 cents a gallon, it's $3. So if you do $3 and you do that every week, that's an extra, and that's just for one car. I got to put gas in the Jeep, in the Beamer, in that car, and the Escalade. So it's just, I'm always getting money back all the time because I'm always going to Circle K filling up one of these cars. It was like, I'll put gas in the truck and not drive it for like 4 months. Then I'll go put gas in the Beamer and the big truck. I do that every week. The Jeep, I don't know the last time I put gas in there, so it's probably time to go do it. But I'll just use the Upside app. And you just start getting all this money back. Just like, damn, this is easy, man. I could do this shit all day. So you need to make a video on how to use. Yeah, and it's just like, you just open the Upside app. It gives you all the gas stations in your area. But like Nicole said, you can also use it for food. So you might click restaurants. Instead of gas, hit restaurants. And it tells you all the restaurants in the area that use Upside. And you just hit claim. And you claim that restaurant. You go to the restaurant, you eat, you do what you got to do. and then you hit, in transaction. I don't know what it is because I've never done it at restaurants, but I do it at gas all the time. And it's free money. So he's just like, damn, I'm going to get that. Yeah. So you're a good saver. I'm a frugal person. I'm an accountant. If you tell me you can give me some free money, all I got to do is like sign up for this. I'm like, okay. I used to pay $85 a month for my cell phone and $105 for my internet. So I was paying $190 a month for internet and phone, $190 a month. So I decided to bundle my internet with my phone when I swapped everything over. I pay $146 now. So I'm saving like $40 a month. $40 a month I'm saving. $40 a month that's like a tank of gas in the Beamer. So I'm getting a free tank of gas every month. A free tank of gas just by switching my phone from AT&T over to Verizon. They were like, we'll just buy you a tank of gas every month. So it's just like I'm still getting internet, I'm still getting phone, and I'm still just putting the tank of gas in my Beamer every month. And I'm coming out exactly the same. But before, I was paying for gas in the Beamer and internet. Now I get a free tank of gas. So it's like, okay, that'll work. That's the way I look at it. It's like, if I save $40, free tank of gas. Cool, for the same services. All right, bet, let's do it. And I just keep doing it. This is also going to help me can remember. I just opened the video and short would be awesome. Mike, just letting you know you were a little all over an hour and a half. Hour and 21 minutes. There you go. Yeah, the Upside app is easy. You just download it. Like, I guess if you use my my code to download it, I don't know how it would work though. Because as soon as you hit the button, it just opens up to where you are, and it opens up all, gas, restaurants, convenience, other. I used to just hit gas. So when I hit gas, it gives me all the gas stations in the area. And it gives you all the gas station, all of it. And then when it gives you all the gas stations, like you can click and see all the gas stations, like everywhere. You can see the ones far away and everything. But it usually starts with the ones closer to you, like 1.3. Here's 1.7. Well, this is 1.3 miles away. I can get 380 to a gallon because I can get 35 cents. I should click that and take the Beamer real quick. Because if you click it, you got up to 3 hours to go claim it. So I can click it right now to lock in that price. Then just take the Beamer around the corner and fill it with gas. I don't think the Beamer needs gas, though. I don't think so. I can check right here. And that's the one good thing about the Beamer app, too. Like, if you don't know how much gas you got, so it says I have 67% gas in my car, 239 miles till empty. So I'm good on gas in the Beamer. I'm good. And all the tires are good. 41 PSI, 40 PSI, 43.9, and 43.9. The patch job worked. Don't have to add more air. So that's how you check your status on a Beamer from in the house. Yeah, so say I stay the 4 hours most live. Oh yeah, and that's the thing. My lives, they keep going. They keep going. So now we've talked about how to save money, talked about, religion. We've talked about what else? Soft ass people. Now we can talk about the good stuff. I'm gonna look at show you guys a video. There was a video I was looking at earlier, and it was a relationship video, because they're giving me tons of relationship videos all the time. And there's some really good topics out there right now. Really good topics. Which one was this one? It was about... No, I don't like that one. It was this... this is funny. Kevin Samuels demolishes 28-year-old masculine divorcee who puts business over marriage. Yes, she put business over marriage. This 28-year-old girl was saying how if she gets a man, she needs to be with a man who wants to do business. It's like another Dante. She's 28. If I get with a man, he's got to want to do business with me. I'm a creative. And Kevin Samuels in the video was talking about how most creatives can't separate themselves. They can't separate their emotions from reality because they're creatives. So their emotions drive and run everything. When they feel passionate about a project, she writes music and she writes books. She's passionate about her projects. So she wants to force whoever's with her to do. I want to co-write with my man. I want to co-write. I want to do this. But Kev was like, well, what if he don't want to do that? Oh, then he can't be my man then. He can't be my man. Another Dante. And she's 28. I don't know what it is about these kids who think they're 28 years old, grown ass people, walking around thinking that they're like 13, 14, that they can force somebody to do what they want to do. He's just not your type. If somebody don't want to do something with you, I mean, you can't force them to. If you love them, you love them. But you can't say, I only love you because you do this for me. Then that's not love. That's not love then. That's like, yeah, doing business, nothing obscure about that. And it's like, if I said the only way I'm going to get with a woman is if she helps me fix cars, then you want an employee. You don't want a woman. Because the woman can be somebody who says, I take care of your house. I help you with the food. I help you grocery shop so you don't got a grocery shop. I even walk the dogs every once in a while when you don't want to walk the dogs. We do this. I mean, that's what a woman is. She's your support structure that can be the extra you, that can do the things that you may not have. Not the one who's your shadow. I don't want a shadow. You. Be your own woman. Do something. Because we can cover more ground separate than we can with you being my shadow all damn day. If you're my shadow, that means when I'm doing laundry, you doing laundry. But if you're just my extra, I could be doing laundry and you could be grocery shopping somewhere because we're not linked together. So we just killed two birds with one stone in the same hour. 1 hour I was doing laundry, you did grocery shopping. Meet up with you later. Cool. But if you my shadow, that means when we're doing laundry, we're doing it together. Now I got to go spend another time grocery shopping. Now I got to spend more time doing this. Now I got to spend. It's like we're losing time by being attached to each other too damn much. We're losing hours. Be my compliment. Be like, Jeff, I'm going to go to the post office, the P.O. box, and I'm going to go pick up the inventory. Cool. I'm going to go in the garage. I got to move this. I got to build that. I got to do this and that. Cool. All right. I'll see you in about 4 hours. See you in about 4 hours. Cool. That's it. And we get all the shit done that we got to get done for the day. Otherwise, it's going to take us 1 8-hour day to get it all done. When it can only be 4 hours we can get it done. Why? Because you did that and I did this between 12 and 4. We got it done between 12 and 4 instead of saying, well, we started at 12, we didn't finish till 8 p.m. because we did it all in sequence. No. It's like your spouse, your mate, that's your helper right there. That's extra right there. You might say, hey, you watch the kids and I'm going to go have, wine with the girls because we're going to have like a girls' day or something like that. Cool, go have girls' day. I'll hang with the kids, hang with the dogs, whatever, this and that. And that's how you get things done. You have a compliment, not a shadow. And the girl that Kevin Samuels was talking about was a shadow. She wanted somebody to always be with her and do what she wanted to do and co-write with her and start being. I'm like, no. Don't make business with pleasure. If your woman wants to help you do business, cool. You want to help me do business, that's fine. But you shouldn't say we're only together because it's a business transaction. At that point, it's just not a relationship no more. I mean, look at J-Lo and Ben Affleck. When they got together, first thing they started doing was business together. As soon as they got together, they started having companies together, partnerships, doing all that. And then when they split, they had to split all that shit up because they were both partners of it. I'm like, you have your business, I got my business, and then we have a relationship. The relationship is separate from what we're doing. If you want me to help you with your, like, hey, Jeff, I run a flower shop. Can you do me a favor? Can you come down like today? Because we got a big shipment coming in. Somebody didn't come in. I'm like, I'll come down and I'll move all the flowers from the truck to the flower shop. Cool, I could do that. I can get all the flowers out the truck, put in the flower. But I don't work with you every day doing that shit. Hey, Jeff, every day, could you come down? No, because I'm doing my own thing. But you said somebody didn't show up today. Cool, I'll show up and I'll come move the flowers from the truck to the shop. I could do that. It only takes like, an hour? All right, cool, no problem. But if you're like, well, every day you have to do this every day or else I just can't be with you. Yeah, fuck it, because I got other shit I have to do. I can't do it. It's like, then that's like me telling somebody, oh, yeah, well, you have to do this every day. No, we're in a relationship. You don't got to work for me. Oh, yeah, every day you got to come to my garage and you got to help me do brakes. You got to help me do radiators and you got to help me do alternators every day. I need you to do that every day. She might be like, I work in an office. I don't have time for that shit. And so I'm like, well, I can't be with you then. I can't, if you can't help me do alternators, I can't be with you. Like, no. So I'm like, nope. Yeah, and that's the thing. A whole healed woman is not looking for someone to take care of. She looks to be support and be supported. Exactly. Because everybody's got their own life. Everybody already has their own things to do. I don't think I'll ever meet a woman who, what's up, LaTanya? I don't think I ever meet a woman who's gonna be like, I have to do what the man does that I meet for him. Like, no. If you meet a man and y'all are already in a certain business, let's say construction, and you guys start a construction company together because you're in construction, that's one thing. But if you're working at a bowling alley in the pro shop and he works for a pool company, and you say, hey, let's start a company together so we can be together all day. Well, she works in the pro shop and you work for a pool company all day. It's two totally different things. It's like, you can't start a company. You got your thing, she got her thing. That's what's up. What up, Terry? And it's like, you can't go through life and act that 28-year-old girl that he was messing with, the 28-year-old girl that Kevin Samuels was actually interviewing. She was so hard up on being, basically, I think she's got trust issues. If you want to be with somebody that much, then you don't trust them. And she's already preconditioned to not trust somebody. I don't want somebody to be around me that much every day. It's like, I wasn't around you like that before I met you. We met, you were interested in me, and you were only interested in me and my energy because of how I live and how I am. And how I live and how I am is a function of how I live and how I am. I'm easygoing. I'm kicked back. I'm relaxed. I don't care. And the moment we get together, if you change that about me, Jeff, you got to text me today, text me every day at this time, and text me when you get back from here, text me when you go to the store, text me. Then I'm like, you know what? This is not something I'm used to doing. Oh, because you ain't used to being with me. That's all. I'm like, no. It's crazy to text you all the time like that. I can't do that. It's like, I'm driving most of the time. Even if you text me, I'm not going to stop and say, oh, I need to hurry up and text my girl, because she texts me, and if I don't text back, she's going to think I'm cheating on her. I'm a driver. I don't text and drive. When I'm done with my client, when I'm done doing business, then I'll text you. It's like a doctor who's working on a patient. A doctor is not going to stop working on a patient because this girl he's dating text him. Hey, doctor, your phone's buzzing. I think it's Rebecca. You better text her back, man. Well, she knows I'm a doctor. She don't give a shit. She's going to think you're cheating on her. It's like, bro, I'll come back to this heart surgeon in a minute. Rebecca's texting me. Let me go and see what the hell she wants. I'll be right back. Motherfucker, heart about to stop. He was like, hold up, doc. No, don't text back. And that's me. I could be under a car working. My hands are covered in oil, grime, doing something. Hey, I text you. You got to text me back. I'll text you back when I have time to. I don't have time to right now. Also, you don't got time for me? You can't make time? No, I'm not making time. I can't date people like that. The moment motherfuckers start saying, well, you can't make time, that's not compatible with me. No, because I've dated busy women before. If I text them and say, hey, how you doing today? I don't get a text back for 2 hours. I was with a client. I'm closing this deal right now. We were at lunch, this and that. And then now I'm in the parking lot about to leave right now. Oh, cool. Well, hope you close that shit. Get that money. I'm not going to be like, well, you need to tell your client that you got a man. Tell your client that you married. Tell your client that, you got to text your man back. Because when I text you, you better text me back. That client will be like, what kind of situation are you in? It's like, if that dude is that insecure where he's upset that you're working and making money and you got to text him back. Oh, no. Says, my doggy girl just peed on my rug. See, look at her. Tell her. Hit her with the newspaper. You're like, I don't have newspaper. Everything's online. Smack her with the laptop. Bam! Quit pissing. Like, why you hit the dog with the laptop? Because I read all my news on the computer now. We don't have newspaper no more. So I hit my dog with the laptop. Smack shit out that dog. Dog like, man. I'm saying, definitely don't text and drive. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and that's why I tell folks, man, in today's day and age with relationships, we're way too advanced mentally to be set back. We're too advanced mentally, and people start creating new situations, trust, shit like that, issues with time. And it forces people to want to be single. Like I said, listen to that girl talking to Kevin. That girl is 28 years old. And the way she was talking on that video, whatever guy's gonna get with her, he's stuck. He's trapped. He will not be who he is. He's gonna be lost in that relationship. She'll be like, well, when I got with you, you know how I was. You know, I want to start a business with you. You know, we should work together. We should make each other rich. It's some Dante shit. This is the shit that he be talking about in his own videos. What was he saying? Oh, I'm gonna pull his video up. I'm gonna pull his video up real quick. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I'm not gonna play a whole lot of it, but it's like when you hear how this girl's talking, you're gonna be like, this is some Dante shit. Has to be, because nobody's gonna sit up there and force somebody to be with them to that degree. It ain't happening. Damn it, where was it? Was just right here. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Let me go back over. Okay, right here. Yeah, y'all gonna be like, what the? All right, let me pause this real quick. I'm gonna share this video real quick with you, because this is, and I was looking at this earlier. I was looking at this Kevin Samuels video earlier, and this is from No Filter Dose. He actually, No Filter Dose, has 2,800 subs. Let's subscribe him just because he's a good guy. Click like on this video. All right, just because he's a good guy. He has got 42,000 views 3 days ago. He's doing pretty good. 2,800 subscribers, 42,000 views. This guy's on to something. He's on to something. But let me play this a little bit. Hold up.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
I'm well. Good. Judah, you next. How old are you?
28.
Okay. What do you got for me?
This girl.
Just generally when it comes to relationships and dating, partnership and someone who is able to start off as a friend when it comes to getting to know one another is something that I'm seeking
like
first, because I'm more so interested in the business aspect of my life right now. So
okay, now this is where she started getting great. So she's saying meet as friends. Okay, meet us, and I like that. We're gonna meet as friends and see where it goes. She says, but there's a business aspect of my life right now. That's when it starts getting. Now everybody's got a job. You can't say my business aspect. And that's what creators and entrepreneurs, they always come up with that shit. Like, my business, my life, my entrepreneurship is more important than what you're going to offer me, without even knowing what this person has to offer them. Imagine if I met a woman and I said, you know what? I'm full-time on YouTube now. Said some weird shit. If I said, you know what? I'm full-time on YouTube and I'm a mechanic. And I'm this, I'm that. So, you know, I don't want to be with you if you can't do. If I just came right off saying that, right off, not even knowing who this next woman's going to be. I just came off saying that right off the bat. What if I meet a woman who's the executive producer of CBS News? And I have met people like that before. Executive producer at CBS News, and the division that they're over does, like, you know, mechanic work or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But because I'm so pushy with my life is so important, I don't care about what you do. My life is so important. You got to link with my life. And I never think about what she's talking about. This is how you lose opportunities with people. Good opportunities. Because you're jumping in thinking what you're doing is more important. Just like with Dante. Everything he's doing, his dreams, more important. I. It's more important than what the next person is. And this girl, like I said, she's 28. She sounds just like that. Here she goes.
So you're interested in the business aspect of your life?
yes,
Okay, go ahead. What does that mean, though?
just because that means that I'm focused on evolving what I'm doing with my businesses, with
Okay.
my brand, with my day-to-day.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
No kids.
Do you want to be married?
I've been married and I would like to be married again.
Okay, we're not your friend.
Okay.
We're not your
I mean,
friend.
that's just not our job.
Okay.
When you have children, are you there? Are you going to be their friend? You're gonna be their
Exactly.
mother.
See, and this is where this girl was, man, remind me so much of like young thinking. So when he said, do you want to be your kids' friends or do you want to be the parent? Right off the bat, I want to be both. You can't be both. See, to be a friend of your kid, you could be friendly to your kids. I'm friendly to my kids, but I'm also not friendly to my kids. They'll tell you right off the bat, oh, Dad, he keep it 100. He'll keep it real. If he don't like something, he don't like it. If he likes something, he gonna like it. A friend is somebody who wants to get your approval of stuff. A true friend is somebody who would, you know, I'm ride or die with whatever you want to do. I support you. I got you, this and that, up or down, I got you. No, see, I'm a critical parent. I want what's best for my kid. I don't want what's going to make you happy. I don't care what makes you happy. I want what makes you better in this reality that we live in. What are we going to do to make your life better in this reality? Oh, this girl might make you happy. She makes everybody happy. She's a stripper. You love her. She's quick. She's real cute. She's got a nice body. She's friendly. She's funny. She's got money. She makes everybody happy. But she ain't the one for you, son. I'm sorry. Oh, you just a hater, Dad. You a hater. No, trust me. She's not the one. You're young. You got caught up. Stripper. You know, you're happy. No, she's not the one, son. I'm sorry. Oh, you just don't want to see me happy. I'd rather see you better than happy. I don't want to see you happy. I want to see you better off. So I'm one of those parents. And a lot of dads out there might be like, you know, I love my daughter. I support my daughter. But you think your son is too good for my daughter? I'll be like, yeah, I think so. I was like, because he could do better. He can end up winning an attorney. He can end up with somebody who's going to be, you know, a doctor, a surgeon. Can end up with anybody. Why he going to end up with a girl who's half naked from the hours between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m.? Why did he end up with that? It's like, I don't think my son is on that level. I think there's men out there like that who would do that. But for my kid, no, it's a little different. It's a little different. We going to take people to family reunions and we're going to take people to weddings and we're going to do stuff like that. We don't want to bring no stripper all around. Now. What you gonna do? Give her business card out to the guys at the family reunion? Hey, come down by the hot spot and see me tonight. Come see me at the hot spot. Bring a lot of ones. Like, okay, Uncle Rufus is going down to the hot spot to see my son's girlfriend tonight. Yeah, nah, not happening. Because my son, I wouldn't put him in that predicament. I'll say, no, man, we got to do better. We got to do better. She's made for somebody. It's not made for you. Let's do different. So, and here's this girl right here. Look at, she got a nose ring in and everything. She's on
that's
one.
That's that new age bullshit.
See, he said that's that new age bullshit.
Be their mother. Their friends are their friends. Why do you want to be both?
To support everything that they want to do with their lives.
You're not supposed to support everything. You're supposed to guide them.
That's going to come with being their mother.
Wait a minute. Playback speed. Let's go 1.5.
Right. Not a friend.
I can balance both.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Was your father in your life?
Yes.
Your mother and father married?
Yes.
Listen to this,
Was
though.
your father your friend?
Yes.
Father was a friend. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
All right. Let's go down that path then. What age did you lose your virginity?
18.
Did you tell your daddy?
Yes.
Did you tell him before you did it or after? I mean, not after. And did you tell him the night you did?
I wasn't around him. He kicked me out when I was 7. So.
He kicked her out. There we go. Stop. Her dad was her friend. Her dad was her friend. That's what she started with. My dad was my friend. He was my friend. But he kicked her out at age 17. She wasn't even of legal age to sign a contract. You have to be at least 18 to sign a contract. Have to be at least 18. He kicked her out at 17. What parent that's your friend kicks you out on the street at 17? You lose your virginity at 18. Cool, whatever. But even at 17, you don't sign contracts. You still need a parent until you're 18. That's the legal age in most states. Probably all states, 18. But yet she's sitting there going, oh, yeah, my dad was my friend. He was my dad, but he was also my friend. But he kicked me out at 17. It's like, okay. Okay, he kicked you out before you was of legal age to be an adult. He put you on the street as a child in the eyes of the law. He put you on the street as a child, but he was your friend. Okay. Because he wasn't your friend. Your dad knew he wasn't your friend. Your dad probably was tired of your shit and was like, you know, you got to get the hell up out of my house if that's how it's going to be. Your dad wasn't your friend. You think your dad was your friend. Your dad wasn't your friend. Because if he was your friend, he wouldn't have put you out. Your dad was like, you know what? You on my last damn nerve. He said, you got to get up out of here. You out, man. It's like, and that's what I'm saying. So he may have been your homie, but definitely not your friend nor your father. That's funny shit. You gotta get up out of my house. You 17 years old, not even legal, and you on the streets. And this is why we have people we have now. Here we go.
He's a friend though.
No, it's not.
Well, I learned from that though.
You can learn from getting bit by a snake. That don't make it your friend.
Look
Friend.
at it. Look.
It is a friend though.
No, it's not.
Hold up. Dang it.
Yes.
All right, let's go down that path then. What age did you lose your virginity?
18.
Did you tell your daddy?
Yes.
Did you tell him before you did it or after? I mean, not after. And did you tell him the night you did?
I wasn't around him. He kicked me out when I was 17. So
Oh, that doesn't sound like a friend.
it is a friend though.
No, it's not.
Well, I learned from that though.
You can learn from getting bit by a snake. That don't make it your friend. See, words mean things. And that's why I'm being direct. You think you know something that you don't know, and I'm trying to tell you you're misperceiving things.
Okay. I'm listening.
Your father's not your friend. Your father's your father. Your mother's your mother. Your friends are your friends. Trust me. My grandmother was not my mother's friend. She was her mother, and my mother honors her mother today as her mother, not her friend. We don't need our parents to be our friends. We need them to be our parents. We need our friends to be our friends. You don't need to be sitting down talking to your dad. You can have a cordial relationship, an open relationship. I'd have one with my child, but I'm not her friend.
Okay. I can see how that word can be very
Yeah, and that's why I said we need to take it out, because your husband is your husband. Because
What about the word partner?
he's not your partner. You're his wife. Where's partner? Okay.
And this
Partners
is
in a
funny.
business.
This is funny.
Who leads in the marriage?
I would give that to my husband.
You wouldn't give it. That's what it should be. In the United States, are the president and the vice president partners?
I may have misunderstood that. I thought they were, but
No,
like
they're
to know
not.
why they're not.
No, they're not. They're not. What does the vice president do? Nothing. He's the president of the Senate. The vice president does literally nothing unless the president dies.
okay.
True.
Nothing.
That's true. They're not partners. They're not partners. Everybody has a position and a role to play. That's the one thing. See, my parents aren't my friends. I don't tell my mom my private business. Real shit. Real shit. See, my dad didn't kick me out until I was like 26, and I'm thankful for that because it helped me grow up. And see, the thing is, the only reason why I even left the house at 17 years old was because I had to go to college. When I had a scholarship, I left St. Louis and went to Drake. I was 17 when I got to Drake, but my aunt, who was my legal guardian at the time, took me to Drake. She had to sign everything because I couldn't sign for it myself. Now, the following year, when I was a sophomore, I was 18 by that time, so I didn't need nobody. If you're out on the streets at 17, you need somebody to sign for your shit. You can't get an apartment or nothing. You can't do nothing. Like, I don't tell my mom my private business either, because that's your mom. Yeah, that ain't your friend. See, now your friend, y'all go out and have a drink. Like, girl, guess what? You know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's what a friend does with a friend. It's a lot of things parents don't know about their children, no matter how old we are. There's things my mom don't know about me, and she would never know about me because it's not her business to know. Now, as a mom, I could say, okay, mom, I'm a dad now. Remember when you did this and this and that? How do you think about me raising my sons like this? And I would ask from a parental standpoint, not as a friend standpoint. Like, no, I wouldn't do that from a friend, because I can ask my friends, hey, how are you raising your kids? But I would ask my mom because you want to continue some traditions in your family sometimes. Sometimes you want to say, hey, you know what? I want to keep this tradition going forward, this work ethic going forward, or something going forward. So you would ask your parent what to pass down to your kid. Like for my kids, they know everything as far as, you know, nothing is ever broken. I fix things. I don't throw shit away. I try to at least fix it first before I throw it away. And it's like that in life. But we live in a throwaway society. People throw away marriages. They throw away relationships. They throw away phones. They throw away everything because they say, I could just get a new one. I could just get a new one. It's no big deal. I could just get a new one. Me, I don't look at life like that. That's a throwaway mentality. And I have a fix-it mentality where I'm thinking, well, if something is broken, sit down, let's engineer it, reverse engineer it, let's take it apart, see what parts are broken, and from there, we could probably try to fix it. I've been like that in relationships too, but you got to realize, even when the fact that I'm a grown-up like that, I may not be with another grown-up that's like that. Some grown-ups are throwaway mentality. They say, well, I don't care about this relationship. I'm just going to get another one. I'll just get on Facebook, find me somebody else to date. I'll get on Instagram, find me somebody else. I don't care. And that's how people are now. They don't care about fixing the relationship they're in, they're going to have to go learn a whole new family, learn all new friend names, learn new directions to people's houses and ideas and events instead of just working with what they got. Say, okay, we got a relationship right here and you could fix this. You already linked to the families. Everybody's linked to everything. And so you're like, well, instead of doing all of that, I'm just going to start over again. Throw that relationship away. I'm going to start over again fresh. That's why a lot of people are choosing to be single now, because we're tired of starting over fresh all the time with throwaway people. All these people are throwaway people. Nobody's willing to sit down and say, listen, the relationship is having a problem. No, they don't do that. Instead of saying the relationship has a problem, the first thing they do is run to Facebook. Can't believe I trusted this motherfucker. Get on Instagram. Some people shouldn't be people in your life. And that's just throwing all of that trouble out there, all of that drama, all that negative energy out there, instead of saying, let me go home and fix my problem. I'm not making a Facebook post. I'm not making an Instagram post. I'm going to go home and I'm going to fix what's important. Like if my car is messed up, I'm not going to be like, I'm just going to go trade this car in, man. This thing got a flat damn tire, needs an oil change, and needs new brakes on it. I'm trading this shit in. I don't even want to work on this damn car. I'm trading it in. No, I say, you know what? Let me order some brakes. Let me order some oil. Let me order another water pump. I did an 8-hour job on my car when the thermostat unit went out. 8-hour job. I would rather do the 8-hour job and spend $300 to fix my car rather than go trade it in and end up with a higher car note now, with a car that I don't even know. And that car could end up going out in 2 weeks now. So now I went and got a new car thinking it was going to be better, thinking the grass was going to be greener. And I got a new car that got new car problems. Keep the old car. Fix the old car problems, because you know that. You trust that car. I got a 2005 sitting on the side of my house that I won't get rid of. People have been trying to offer me money for that car. Even last week, 2 people tried to buy it from me last week. I don't sell it because I know everything about that car. Any issue that happens to that car, trust me, I already knew what was going to happen. I already know everything that I fixed before. I am not starting over again. Why would I get rid of my 05 to go get another 05 that I don't know nothing about? Keep what I already know about. And that's how life is. Like I said, and this girl's the same way. People want to get rid of things that they know of because they believe I could just get another one. And I've heard girls say that even in relationships before. I've heard girls say, well, if I got you, I can get somebody even better than you. I got you, I can get another you. And they think that shit. They really believe that. So when you're dealing with people like that, you got to let them people go, because they believe that nothing is worth working on, worth fixing on, and you can't change their mentality. The only thing you can change about this is don't have those kind of people in your life. The people who aren't fixers, the toss out people, don't deal with them. The people you see that bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, all on Facebook, they be like, oh yeah, I was dating this dude for 6 months. 6 months later, oh, I thought you was with dude. No, we broke up a month ago. Oh, who's this dude? Oh, I met him a few weeks ago. Damn. Their relationship status is always going single, in a relationship with, single, in a relationship with, single, in a relationship with. That's their whole timeline says that shit. Single, in a relationship with, single. And it's like, you know what? You're a throwaway person. You see girls like that, the first thing I think of is who's going to be their next victim? What man's going to be the next in a relationship with victim and then single right after that a few months later? You see it all over Facebook. The shit's crazy. And that's why I see people like that, and be some cute girls too. And a lot of dudes will see that single pop up and they start throwing in their application. Oh man, I'm so sorry things didn't work out with y'all. Hey, if you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. We can go to dinner next weekend. I'll be like, dude, you're going to be the next one. Do you see her pattern? In a relationship with, single. In a relationship with, single. In a relationship with, single. The whole damn timeline says that shit over a 4-year period. She done been with like 8 dudes in 4 years. In a relationship with, single. It's like, no, don't mess with them kind of girls, man. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Because to me, it's people who in their heads, they living in this. And like I said, you look at Dante. Dude's engaged 3 or 4 times in a period of 2 years. 3 or 4 times engaged over a period of 2 years. He's proposing to the same girl 2 and 3 times and shit, because they're throwaway people. They think, well, I could just get another one. I don't need this. I can get another one. I don't need this. I can get another one. That's their brain. It's not tuning into reality of things break. Things always break. But you have to say, I can fix my car. I could fix my house. Even my pool. My pool is messed up. And I started videoing this morning because the storm came in, the worst storm I've ever seen. Tore my swimming pool up. I started videoing this morning the process of me fixing my pool. I didn't say, you know what, let me call a pool guy. Hey, man, I'm giving up on this damn pool. This is the worst storm ever. I'm over it. Can you help? No. My pool is the worst shape, even worse than when I bought this house. It is way worse. And I'm sitting there like, how can I fix this? How can I fix it? And so I'm starting the process of fixing something that's been way worse than what it's ever had since I've had this house. But I know I can fix it if I give myself the time, the patience, the tools. And there's too many people on this planet right now that aren't like that, which forces people like us to stay being single, because we're not going to keep dealing with people who are throwaway people. And we keep running into throwaway people who think that they don't have to invest the care and the effort and the time and the attention in getting to know somebody enough to the point where their lives mesh. And they don't have to be like in sync. They don't want to be perfect. No shit. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. But you come to a point of tolerance in your life where you tolerate certain things. There might be a man out there who you might want to be with, and he's got, I don't know, he works a lot of hours. You learn how to tolerate that by you getting hobbies or you doing something to fill your time. You might be like, you know what, this dude, he works a lot of hours. I can't be with him. So you end up getting with a man who don't even work that many hours, and he's always broke and bad credit all the time. So you keep saying, well, I threw him away and got this. Now I'm gonna have to throw him away because it's a throwaway society instead of working with people. And so, even like what this girl Kev's talking about, her mentality, she was already in a marriage. She's talking about she wants to be married again, but the man she wants to be married with has to be designed a certain way. That's the same shit Dante was saying. If I get with another girl, she's got to support me. She's got to support my dream. She's got to go with my dream. But he was engaged to other girls. He even has a kid with another girl. And he keeps bringing these girls in and kicking these girls out all the time because they're not playing his game. This is what and then you got these old heads on this channel, instead of talking about it and calling it out for what it is, they're supporting this shit. They're like, no, he doing good. This is how it should be done. I'm like, no. I'm like, this is young mentality. Even Kev said that. He said that's new age bullshit. Even he said it. This is new age bullshit. Because us old heads, we see it for what it is. It's bullshit. And young people are trying to sell us things that are not normal. They're not normal, and we're calling out the old head normal. And they're like, oh, y'all just old dirt. I don't listen to y'all. We respected our elders because they knew better. We're passing that on. And instead of the young people taking it from us, they're like, no, we ain't going to think like that. We ain't going to do like that. They go on shows like Kev, and what does Kev say? That's new age bullshit is what it sounds like, some new age bullshit. It's like... And yet all these old heads is coming at me on my channel. Oh, Jeff, you a hater. You this, you that. No, this new age bullshit is what it is, man. And even, like I said, Kev even called it out. Let me see if he said, I'm going to back it up something right about here. Let's see.
No, they're not. They're not. What does the vice president do? Nothing. He's the president of the Senate. The vice president does literally nothing unless the president dies.
Okay.
Nothing. See, we have deified the word partner and we have deified the word friend, but when we do that, we minimize the word husband. Husband is a title that should be imbued with respect, honor, admiration, dignity. But when you mix it with friend and partner, you have a business partner, right? Mm-hmm. You have a business husband? No.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Now, the business
I shouldn't be seeking partnership within a marriage at all.
You should be seeking leadership. You should be seeking cooperation, but not partnership. You're not seeking partnership with your children, are you?
No, I want to set them up for success, but I wouldn't have.
But that's not partnership. That's leadership.
Exactly.
See, yeah.
And let's stop right there. Partnership, not leadership. Partnership, not leadership. I know old heads are so disrespectful. And people say old heads are just, I love it. And I'm going to tell you, Nicole, why I love it. They want to make it derogatory. But just think, an old head is somebody who has a lot of knowledge. We're older. We have a lot of knowledge. Young heads are dying before they're even 25. They will never be an old head. How sad is that? That these people will never become an old head. They will never be one. They will die before they're 25, killed by other rappers, killed by wannabes, killed by YNs. They will never be an old head. An old head to me is I have leveled up to a place where you will never be. I will be something you will never be. I'm an old head. I'm here. I made it. You ain't gonna make it that far though. You will forever be young. You'll die young, and you will never be old. You will never see your grandkids being raised. You'll never see your grandkids become adults and have kids because you're dead already. I'm an old head. I made it. So when people call me an old head, shit, you better respect it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You can call me senior citizen. Call me, hey, I'm an old head. I'm an old head. And some of these young heads, they ain't gonna make it this far. They will not make it that far. Look at how many people we've buried already under the age of 30. They'll never be old heads. Are people sad that they're dead? Or are they happy that they're dead? So that you should be happy that they're dead because they'll never be an old head. Be happy your people dying at 21. Be happy your family dying at 22, 23, because they'll never be an old head. Think about it. And they're like, well, I want them to die. Well, if you don't want them to die, then you want them to be an old head. You want them to be like me. So if you don't want them to become an old head, hope they get killed when they're young. If you think being an old head is bad, hope they get killed when they're young. But me, I enjoy being an old head. Lived a long time, got a lot of nice cars. I have a lot of good times. When I see other old heads, I give them dap, give them respect. We made it this far, bro. A lot of young heads out there dead already. They buried in gray. They on t-shirts with wings around their faces and shit. We still here. We made it. They will never be us. They're dead. They will never be us. We were young at one time and we elevated. We graduated to the next level. They will never be us. That's what they hate most about us because they know they gonna die. They know what path they on. So they disrespectful to us as being old heads by thinking it's derogatory. When I look at it as a respectful term, I'm like, you know what? You scared. You scared you're gonna die because of how you living, huh? You seeing everybody around you dying, huh? I saw people around me dying too. But I knew in order to get away from that shit, I had to get away from that shit. I became an old head. I graduated. I leveled up to be this. A lot of these young cats, they ain't gonna be. The only way they'll ever turn an old head is to sit in behind prison bars for 40 years. You really think they're gonna make it in this world living the way they live at age 19 for the next 40 years? Hell no, they ain't gonna make it to 25. They won't make it to 25. That's why they call us old heads. They jealous of us. Yeah, I forgot the rapper's name. They found 15-year-old girlfriend's body in his car. Yeah, that dude, DVD or whatever his name was. DVD or something his name was. I know you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, mass shootings every day. Mass shootings every day. And I'm like, you know, there's no way possible that the way that these people are living with their phones on social media, trying to do this club and trying to do all this crazy shit, that they're ever going to make it to where we are. Be happy who we are. There's women and girls out there dying, going to these after parties and these raves and these night warehouse parties and these park parties and all these girls, they getting killed left and right. Girls dying right on the sidewalk, getting killed. These people will never become old heads. We have graduated to a level a lot of them won't be on. They will not be on. Be proud of that. When somebody say, you ain't no but an old head, say, yeah, and you wish you could make it this far. No, I don't. Well, hope you die next year then. How about that? If you don't want to make it my far, I hope you die next year and get your wish. If you don't want to be an old head, hope you die by next Christmas. Do you feel better now? It's like, no, they don't want to die. They want to become us, but they can't be us. They try to be us even at a young age. So they say, well, I did all that when I was young. I had a nice car when I was young. I had to, yeah. But all that shit was on bad credit, stolen. I mean, there's people right now buying cars from salvage yards and shit. It's like, I don't want to have to live like that. I want to grow up. I want to be like, you know, respected in my community. When I'm in my front yard working on my cars, doing this, it's old ladies walking down the street, stopping. Oh, we were looking at your dogs in the window the other day. Is that a border collie? Yes, a border collie. And I'm just chatting with them about my mailbox. We hanging out talking. We doing old head shit. Old head shit. Young heads, what do? They drive down the street, stare at each other, and start shooting at each other. That's young shit. Old head shit, people stop. I don't worry about nothing. I don't worry about nothing. People come up, chat with me, talk to me. Hey, what year is that Jeep? My aunt's got a Jeep like that. What year is that Jeep? We chat about it. We talk about it. I'm an old head. I live easy. These young heads out here, shit, they stressing the hell out. They think they're gonna die. They have no idea what they doing right now. And they wondering, well, how come y'all so happy that y'all old, man? Y'all old heads. Why y'all happy being old? Y'all old, bald head ass, gray ass hair. I say, we happy because we can be. You pissed off because you have to be. That's the difference. You have to live pissed off. You got to keep a frown on your face. You got to act thugged out all the time just to survive. We made it through that shit already. We made it through St. Louis, Memphis, Chicago, Miami, New York. We made it through LA. We made it through that shit already. So now we can laugh and smile and have a good time. We old heads. Don't give a fuck about y'all. This is how we live now. Shit.
Husband is supposed to do what he's supposed to do, and that sometimes you may not like him for doing that, but it still needs to be done. I don't mean that you can't be affable and communicative with your man, but that's not a friend. We're not your friends. We're not you. That's the problem. Y'all think we're you and we're not you.
So we can't have conversations about business together. That's what, because I wanted, so basically make me understand why it's wrong that I wanted someone to partner with in business.
What kind of business are you talking about?
This is where she talking about her business.
Okay.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why I was spinning like that. Hold up. Let me start it back over.
What kind of, hold on, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
What kind of business are we talking about?
I write. So writing, music, the arts, publishing.
Okay. What kind of business? You write songs for who?
Right now, I'm just establishing, but I'm an artist myself. So I write music right now, and I write books, and I write stories.
So what I need to understand is, how can somebody help you write a song or a book?
It's complicated.
Well, see, and that's where I disagree with Kev right now, because he's saying, how can somebody help you write a song or write a book? Well, there are co-writers, co-authors. There are people who write songs together, because when you look at who wrote the song, you see like 5 different names of the writers of the song. So that's where I disagree with Kev, because he's like, well, how can somebody help you write a book? How can somebody help you write a song? It's called being a co-author. It's called, because you see co-authors' names on books. You see co-authors' names on journals. It's like, hey, me and 3 doctors wrote this article for a journal. It happens all the time. So, but I just don't think she should be searching for somebody to be with, to pull that Dante shit with. If you get with me, you got to help me write a book. What if I don't write like you? You got to write a song with me. Well, what if I don't write the same type of songs you write? If some girl said, Jeff, I want to be with you, but you got to be with me so we can write some love songs. I'm like, I write comedy raps. I don't do love songs. I don't do that shit. I write comedy raps. Oh, no, I can't be with you then. I need somebody who's going to be with me so we can write love songs together. Go write your own damn songs. Why you got to drag somebody into your shit? If I get with a girl, I ain't going to be like, hey, listen, I write comedy raps all the time. So if you get with me, you got to write raps. You got to learn how to write raps, and you got to be on live streams and shit like that. Otherwise, I can't fuck with you. Girl, look at me like, are you serious? Yeah, it's like that. Motherfucker, who you think you are, Dante London? You think you dish rag, motherfucker? Who you think you are to force me to be on the internet with your motherfucking ass? You think you dish rag? I know it. I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna dance to Michael Jackson all fucking day. Who are you, dish rag? Who you think you talking to? Only Dante can do that. I want to see Dante. I'm done with you, Jeff. I want to see Dante. Like that motherfucker. And this girl, she's the same way. She's trying to force somebody, not even knowing. And remember when Dante was riding around in the car saying that shit? Yeah, dude, when I get with a girl, I'm gonna need her to support my dream. I'm gonna need her to do this. She gotta do this. She gotta do that. Same thing as this girl's doing. Same thing as this. I mean, she's not even talking about her doing what somebody else is doing. She's not talking about her matching what the man is doing. She's saying, you've got to come do what I'm doing. Same shit Dante said. You got to come do what I'm doing. But see, me, like I said, I could meet a woman who's the director of CBS. I'm like, hey, if you doing better than me in life, and you got a position that I could probably play in what you doing, introduce me to some of your business people. And you be like, yeah, I met this guy, Jeff. He was a YouTuber. He works on cars, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, we're dating. And actually, he's now doing business with people I know because they got something in common. Jeff's not doing business with me. I date Jeff. I'm not doing business with him. It's like I didn't meet him to do business with him. I met him because I liked him, but he happened to do business that some other people I knew did. So now they're all together. And that's how real life works out. You don't pigeonhole and force somebody into it. Because imagine if Dante got with Hannah, and if Dante said, you know what, since you do X, Y, Z, what I should do, because I do YouTube full time, I'm full time on YouTube now. What I should do is get you to match up with some female friends that I know. That's it. Just match with some friends that I know. And instead he says, no, if I meet you, you got to help me do what I do. You got to help me do what I do. It's like, what if I don't want to do what you do? Then I can't be with you then. I can't be with you. See, that's narcissistic Dante shit. And I think this girl is the same way. She's very narcissistic. She's forcing a future guy to do what she does in order for her to say, you could be with me now because you're willing to do what I tell. It's like, then how are you letting the husband lead the relationship? How are you letting the husband lead the household if you're telling him you have to do this? It's like, why don't you just say, listen, you do what you do, I do what I do, I'll meet you in the middle. Okay, cool. That's a relationship. That's a real relationship. You might say, I might say, I work on cars. I'm a YouTuber. I do accounting. I do rideshare, this and that. I'm gonna meet girls as well. Actually, I do barrel racing. I'm at the rodeo. I do barrel racing. I'm like, well, that's some crazy shit. I watch that on TV. I never thought I'd meet a girl that does barrel racing. Yeah, I do barrel racing. I'm like, well, I'll come down and watch. She says, well, can you hold the barrel? Fuck no, I'm not holding the barrel. The horse will run me over. So I can't date you. Well, if you can't come hold the barrel, Jeff, I'm not fucking with you. Well, I'm not fucking with you then. It's like, you ain't gonna get me to hold no barrel, sitting that motherfucker like a clown and let the bull hit that shit. Nope, not happening. It's like, motherfucker, I am not finna date no barrel raiser. I'm not doing it. Hell no. Hell no. Soon as the girl tell me that shit, yeah, I do barrel racing. I'm out. I'm fucking out. I'm out of here. I ain't holding no fucking barrels. You ain't putting me in the barrel, letting motherfucking bull knock that shit over. I'm not. I'm out. You ain't got to do it. Yeah, you say that now. After we start dating, I'm going to be the fucking clown in the barrel. I already see how this shit is playing out. Where's your ex at? Well, a bull got a hold of him. Told you. Told you.
Thinking of it on a more interpersonal level.
No, you're thinking on a creative girl hippie level, and that's not what it is. That's why creatives are the most difficult people to marry, because you guys are overly in your feelings and not in practical.
See, here we go. This is where we're talking about creatives.
Level, and that's not what it is. That's why creatives are the most difficult people.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
What kind of business are we talking about?
I write. So writing, music, the arts, publishing.
Okay. What kind of business? You write songs for who?
Practice archery.
Right now, I'm just establishing that I'm an artist myself, so I write music right now, and I write books, and I write stories for.
So what I need to understand is, how can somebody help you write a song or a book?
It's complicated. I'm thinking of it on a more interpersonal level.
No, you're thinking it on a creative girl hippie level, and that's not what it is. That's why creatives are the most difficult people to marry, because you guys are overly in your feelings and not in the practical.
See?
So I need to separate that entirely then.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what is your responsibility? Okay, your business, your job, your this, your that. You're his wife. What comes first, your business or his or him?
My marriage.
Okay. Easier said than done. And that's part of the issue. You let in saying, I want somebody to be a partner, and I'm focusing on my business and this and that.
Well, I was holding up as much as I could, but
you were doing what?
I guess I need to learn more of the roles of both husband and wife.
Your mother and father are married, right?
Yes, but I learned but so much from them. There's a certain amount that I learned, and then I learned.
Well, you're in your masculine. I'll tell you that you're in your masculine energy. Like, I'll tell you that for sure.
I can.
See, what he's saying is that she's in her masculine energy. That's what he said. You're in your masculine energy. And see, what's funny is he said something about creatives. Creatives are too emotional. Creatives, they're linking everything through their emotion. Ain't it funny how when you watch Dante's content, he says the word emotion all the damn time. All the time. And I even, in my reviews of him, when he says emotion, I put the word emotion right over his head. He says, oh yeah, it's going to be so emotional. I'll put emotional in your emotions. And I need people emotions. And I want to make sure that the emotion behind it and the emotion, he's always in his feelings because he thinks he's more of a creative than a realist. And as me, as an old head, somebody who's talking, I'm an accountant. I'm very logical. I'm an accountant. I took the LSAT to become an attorney. I am very logical, very practical. Sure, I might rap and like doing music. I might dance around and screw around and stuff like that, which makes people think, well, you're a creative though, Jeff. No, I just like to have fun. I'm not a true creative because I'm tapped into reality. So when I'm tapped into reality, I know that there's bills I got to pay. There's moves I got to make for the future because I need retirement things. I can't just live on a dream. I can't live on a dream. Oh yeah, my dream is to be. I'm not gonna live on a dream because who's gonna pay my bills? I can't say, well, I'm gonna be on welfare. What girl wanna be with me when I'm on welfare trying to live my dream? Any girl wanna live with me on welfare as I live my dream? I'm a man. I want to be responsible for taking care of my woman. I want her to look at me with pride and say, you know what, you do a great job taking care of me. You do a really good job paying for the bills. You do a great job making sure the car stay running. I don't worry about cars. The car broke down on the way to work, and I started laughing. I said, Jeff's going to have some work tonight, and I just started laughing. Hey, babe, the car broke down. Can you bring me another one? All right, where are you at? I'll bring you a car so you can get to work, and I'll take the broken car. Cool, no problem. That's the kind of life you want. You don't want to be, I need money. Well, let's go file a claim with the government and see if we can't get you $50 extra next month so the government can take care of you. I mean, welfare back in the day said that if a woman has a husband, she doesn't qualify for welfare. That's how it was set up in the beginning. If you have a man in your home, if you have a husband, you can't get welfare. And it was set up to make women say, if I get a man, the man has to be working and able to take care of me. If the man is working, able to take care of me, I can get off of welfare and be a family now. Welfare is when a man's not around. Welfare is when I need extra assistance to help me because a man's not around. But now we got in 2028 grown-ass men who don't want to work, sitting on welfare. Like, what are you doing? Grown-ass men married. Going in, hey, let's go see if we can get a low-income apartment. Let's go see if we can file a claim. Let's go. And I'm like, that's not what welfare was set up for. Even Martin Luther King said, welfare is a poison in our community. It creates laziness. And yet we got old heads supporting that shit we see on Dante's channel. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? Oh, Jeff, you a hater. You a hater. No, I'm just real and you not. I'm a realist. I'm looking at maybe you should try to get a job and be a man about the shit. That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe you should look at yourself as a man, not as a dreamer, as a creative, as somebody who don't need to pitch in into society. I'm just being real about the shit. But if you want to be this fairyland living ass fairy tale, that's on you. But don't call me a hater because I'm real and you're not. And even the old heads out there. The old heads out there are the main ones coddling the bullshit. The main ones out there, oh, well, Dante should be allowed to get on welfare and be married and have kids. He's a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. He should be allowed to get on welfare and get some EBT and get some cash assistance so he can try to live out his dream. So what about being a man and taking care of a family that you're creating? You create a family when you marry somebody. You're creating a family. You create a family when you lay down with a woman and have a child. You're creating a family. At that point, it's time to be a man. It's not time to go fill out more welfare documents. It's time to be a man. I don't want to work. I don't see myself working. You don't see yourself taking care of your family? No, I want a family. I just don't want to take care of one. I want to have kids. I just don't want to take care of them. I want to have a wife. I just don't want to take care of her. I think the government need to do that. The government need to say, they got tax dollars. They can give me some extra money for EBT. They can help me get another apartment. They could do that. I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to live my dream. And these old heads out here making videos. I support the way Dante living. I support the way I'm just like, man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of my face, man. Get out of my face with that. I'm too real. I'm too old school for that shit. I'm too real for that. Y'all saw a video that Trump is putting a 2-year limit on Section 8. I hope so. Because you got to put a fire under some of these people's feet so they don't get comfortable. People got real comfortable, just like Dante said in his videos all the time. Oh, I got real comfortable living on low income. I got real comfortable living with EBT. I got real comfortable living with cash. Even Dante says that in his own words, but I'm the hater. I'm the hater. Oh, I got real comfortable. I got so comfortable living on low income. I ain't got to work. I ain't got to go out and try to make a living. I got real comfortable. And what Trump's saying, we tired of these people getting comfortable, putting the fire up under their feet. Oh, Trump, you a hater, Trump. You a hater. You hate people on Section 8. You hate people on low end. You a hater, Trump. No. You're a grown-ass person. You out here eating Stone Cold ice cream. Cold Stone ice cream is expensive. And I used to take my son to eat that shit. I got pictures of me and him in the phone. I used to take my son to eat it. I would give us, if he did well, like 2 months in school, he would do something. He would do fucking well. I would take him to go eat Cold Stone. Where's this fucking shit at? I would take him. I don't even think the picture's in here by now. Probably already took it out a long time ago. Because I be having too many pictures on my phone, so I transfer them all the time. But I used to take him to Cold Stone. Be like, well, what are we going to do today? I'm like, you know what? I'll run, after I pick you up from school, we'll run over to Cold Stone. We'll get something to eat. All right, cool. But now it's to the point where you got people like Dante, don't work, don't got no job, eating like a rich person. I'm going to go get Cold Stone every day. Man, that shit's like, just for two people, me and my son go, that's $18 for ice cream. I can go get a whole tub of that shit for less than $3. I can go to the store, get a whole tub of shit for less than $3. Go to Cold Stone, me and him eating together, that's like $18. That's 6 tubs of that shit that I can get from the store. So why would I give up 6 tubs to go get 1 ice cream unless I just want to do this shit for content to show people, oh, I got money. Look at me at Cold Stone. Look at me eat my ice cream. I got money. Look at me. I got money. I ain't got nothing to worry about. The government taking care of me. The government buying his ice cream. I don't need no. And when Trump shut that shit down, you're going to hear a whole bunch of crying and shit. I don't know where I'm going to live. I don't know what we going to do. I got a son. I got a wife. I got a kid. What I'm going to do? I'm full time on YouTube now. I don't know what to do. And ain't nobody going to feel sorry for that shit. They're going to say you had a chance to get a job the entire time everybody was telling you what to do when you sitting around eating Cold Stone. Oh, yeah, I'm eating this Cold Stone. $18. I'm eating this and that. I'm getting coffee every day. I buy a whole tub of coffee. And I make my own shit in there. And I use 3 containers to freeze it to make myself iced coffee. $12 will last me like almost a year. $12 will last me almost a whole year of making my own. All I gotta do is just keep buying creamers. So I just keep buying different creamers. Creamers, $6 for a huge one, like a gallon you get for $6. That shit will last me like 2-3 weeks. So I'm like, $3 per little cup of coffee. Or do I spend $12 to get a whole and it's going to last me a year? And then $6 will last me about 2 or 3 weeks. I think I'm going to do that way. Because I'm not walking in here buying a $3 cup of coffee every damn day. When I could just be done for the whole year with 1 expense. But yet you got these people who don't want to work. I don't have to work. Yeah, I can do it. I don't have to work. Yeah, Cold Stone ain't cheap at all. See, last week I saw someone supports decision on EBT cuts. The end of the video, he said, Trump, I approved this message. I was laughing my ass. Yeah. And I'm sitting there, so that was in the 90s. They still doing it. And I'm sitting there like, the reason why a lot of these people out here, oh yeah, I make coffee at home all the time. I mean, I might have to end up getting me a coffee sponsor just for my damn channel. I drink so much coffee. I'm surprised I don't have a coffee sponsor by now. Surprised. I drink at least 2 cups of coffee a day, but I make it. I make my coffee at night. I put in my coffee mug. One day I'm gonna make coffee and show you how I do it. Put my coffee mug on a towel. And so the coffee mug is cooling off on the towel. When it gets cold enough, I pour it into my containers and I put my containers in the refrigerator. In those containers is at least 6 cups of coffee in each container. And I got 3 containers. So that's 18 cups of coffee I got right there. 18 cups in my refrigerator. All I got to do is make sure I got enough creamer. That's it. Just make sure I got enough creamer. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't go to Dutch Brothers. I used to go get a caramel macchiato. Like if I was in the Jeep and I was riding the Jeep and I ran out of shit to drink and I'm far, far away from home, I would swing through a Starbucks and get me one of them $6.32 Venti caramel frappuccinos. I'd get that. Venti caramel macchiato, or frappuccino was the frozen one. So I would get that. I mean, it's $6-7 and I get one maybe every 2 or 3 months because I get caught out and I'm like, I'm not going to be burning up in this damn heat driving this damn Jeep around. I would do that. But when you see somebody out there that uses a sponsor upside, for real, I should tell them. But I should tell them, many Trump should be president. Yeah. But I should tell them, if we got people out here living on welfare, sucking up American tax dollars. Those tax dollars are assistance and they should be stretched. But when people are blazing through their tax dollars, buying Cold Stone, blazing through welfare, buying coffee and all that shit. Instead of being frugal with the money to make the money stretch, that's the reason why systems are collapsing. So now that Trump is saying, you know what, we're going to be done, giving people welfare. Do you know how many people are going to be pissed off? Because to them, welfare is a lifestyle. Welfare is how they should be living. Welfare is what they flaunt when they're out in the camera. They out with the camera. Look at me with my coffee. Look at me with this. Look at me with that. When the whole time we want to look at you with a job. We want to look at you being productive, being a productive member of society. But people don't, they say, if you say you flexing when you don't have money is you being an idiot, or well, you're just a hater. People should be allowed to flex. Yeah, but you're flexing with no money. You're flexing with no future. You're flexing with no benefit. You're flexing with no job. That's not a flex. It's stupidity. It's like, what are you doing? That's like when these people used to dress their kids up in the most expensive outfits ever. I never dress my kids in the most expensive outfits ever. Ever. Kids grow too fast. Why are you buying a kid $100 pair of shoes when next week them shoes won't fit? Kids grow too fast. They are not stable. They are not at their age where they're done growing. I never spend a lot of money on kids' clothes, kids' shoes, kids, none of that shit. Because this kid is 4. Next thing you know, you done bought, $1,000 worth of clothes for this kid in a couple of months. And all of a sudden, guess what? He's grown now. It's like, holy shit, all them clothes I just bought. Yeah, he wore this once, he wore that twice, he wore them shoes 3 times. And now you got to pass it down to somebody else with a kid. Or you got to go and, take it to the Goodwill or something. I be seeing these people dress their kids in expensive ass denim outfits. Kid wear it once. Yeah, I paid $116 for that little denim outfit. He wore it once. Oh yeah, my son, he got the brand new J's that just came out. Yeah, these shoes cost him $72. Kid 3 years old, $72. Wore them once. And I'm sitting there like, these people are idiots. When your kid is that young, you get him some Chuck Taylors or something. You get him some shoes that maybe cost like, $9.99, $19.99. You go to Burlington Coat Factory to get some shoes. Do anything other than spend a ton of money just so you can be on Facebook showing how great your kid look, dressing all this shit. I'm like, wasting money. I'm so glad the women I chose to have kids with were smart. Nurses, bartender, they're both nurses now. They were... The Italian, she grew up working in a company with her mom. They run their own restaurant in New Jersey. So she grew up working a family business in a restaurant. And then the Utah girl, they grew up, farms. They own their own dairy farm. So they had 300 cows. They own tractors. They had their own land. So they both grew up in frugal environments where being frugal was a way of life. I didn't have kids with like some girl in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I didn't have kids with like, this ratchet who thought we need to put a gold tooth on our kids so people think our kid's a rapper. I'm like, no, we're not getting our kid no gold fronts. I'm not doing that. We need to put earrings in his ear. We need to dress him like, we need a big old baby chain. We need to no, I'm not doing my kid like that. Well, everybody gonna think we broke unless we dress our kid like that. I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I was called a square in my own fucking neighborhood. I was called a square. Well, you a square. Because you ain't trying to give no gold teeth to your kid. Your kid should have gold teeth. You a square. I ain't no square. How come you ain't giving your kid, let him hold a cigarette. Let him hold a bottle of Jack Daniels. Give him a little baby pistol. Put a baby pistol on his hip. Show him your kid a rider. Show him he a rider. No, I'm not doing that shit to my kid. He's a fucking 3-year-old. Hey, give him a little bitty 9mm. Let him put a 9mm on him. Come on, man. No, you a square. You just a square. It's like, no. Not those same kids that I got. Where one of them's defense contractor. He's over in Japan. He was up in Utah. No, over in Japan, defense contractor. Making a ton of money. More money than me when I was at his age. Way more money than me. He's making probably double of what I was making when I was at his age. And he don't even got a degree. That's the thing. Making double of what I was making. Easily. Working halfway across the world. Loving life. Living the dream. Because I didn't raise him to be like that. I didn't do that to him. I wanted his mind to open up to the planet. You live on Earth, bro. You don't live in the hood. You live on Earth. If you want to live anywhere, you just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a chance. Then go do it. Go do it. But don't sit up there thinking, Oh man, I gotta get back to the hood. You know, I got me a 9mm. I'm gonna go to the hood. I'm gonna go get me a switch. No. You live on planet Earth. You live on planet Earth. It's like, get your ass out there, man. Oh, these kids be doing it, man. They be giving these kids guns and shit. Hold this rifle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I can see, you know, going hunting and teaching people gun safety and stuff like that. That's one thing. All kids in Iowa, especially the little white kids, they get gun safety. Gun safety. They will tell you they will break a rifle down to clean it, put it all back together, everything, tell you all the hunting tricks and man, they will tell you everything. Gun safety. You come to the hood, ain't nobody about gun safety. They holding guns sideways and shit. Don't make me shoot you, bro. It's like, dude, the gun should be held like this, and you shouldn't have your finger on the trigger because you should have it like this. And I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's like we need to get it figured out. We really got to get it figured out. And like I said, we're old heads, man. We should be advanced at this point. If we're not advancing to the point where, like I said, we're not on welfare, not thinking welfare is our life, welfare is our meal ticket, welfare is how we succeed. No, we shouldn't think like that. We should think, if I cannot find a job, I've been living on planet Earth long enough to know what people need and what they want. I've been on this planet for a while. I know what they need. I know what they want. I can't find a job. Guess what? I'm going to go buy a truck and I'm going to be what people need. They need a ride to and from. I'm going to get me some business cards. You know, I ordered tons of business cards. I got business cards. I'm going to be what these people need. And that's what we do. We become the job. If you can't find one, be one. If people need fruits, grow fruits. Motherfuckers need, you know, they need a house painted, become a painter. That's it. That's all you got to do. See, I'm now like, Jeff, I'll be taking crazy ass nap. Hey, Greg, you got to do that shit, man. Take some naps, recharge your body, be ready to roll. Be ready to roll. Say, how can depending on government associates be welfare? Yeah. Right. Make your own job. And there's so many ways, because we've been living on this planet for way too long, man. I know people out there when electric scooters first came out, people were going out buying the most raggedy ass vans they could find, scooping up as many of these electric scooters as they can find and charging them overnight to get paid for it. I'm like, that is an easy job. You just go buy you a cheap piece of shit van for $400. You don't care how it looks. It just has to run. I mean, you're picking up scooters off the street. These people were clever. Dude, I just bought a van for $300, $400. I drive around. I load all scooters in that shit. I take them home. I charge them all up, and I get paid. They were around Tempe and Phoenix all night. You see these ragged ass vans driving around loading up tons of scooters on top of scooters. Dudes making a killing every damn day, making a killing. Why? Because nobody would hire them. So they said, if nobody's going to hire me, I'm going to start me a job. These scooters need to be charged up. I'm going to go buy me a van. And that's how you do it. You got that brain. You don't think around, nobody going to hire me. I need to go fill out a form to get some welfare. I got to go fill out some form. These motherfuckers making way more than welfare charging them scooters. It's a whole business charging them scooters. Instead of sitting around going, you know what? I think I'm going to go apply for some EBT. I'm going to get some EBT. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. No. Hey, you need more than a job in 2020. You got to be a job. Be a job in 2025, man. Sheesh. You can't do it. You can't do it. So that's right, hand. Make your own job, man, for real. Talking bullshit. At least get the veterans a bunch of MREs. I know it. Get a veteran some MREs. Do something. And that's the thing, man. Why did the people who fought for this country, veterans, are the quickest ones to become homeless? That shit don't make no sense to me. We should be giving them benefits first. That was the first people that should be in line to get, we got housing. Okay, cool. Because y'all that gave up y'all life, man. Y'all went out and fought and everything. The first, you need an apartment. Even if we said we're going to buy a 4-bedroom house and we're going to turn it into put 3-4 bunk beds in every room, and we're going to make it for veterans. Take them off the street, put them there, rehabilitate them. They could become landscapers. They could become mechanics. They could do whatever they want to do. Why in the hell do we got veterans under the bridge, but we got able-bodied motherfuckers daydreaming about being full-time YouTubers on government assistance with nice-ass apartments? The shit don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no sense to me. I couldn't be proud of that. I just couldn't be proud of it because I'm just not that way. I'm not cut that way where I will be proud to be bragging about being on welfare for 5 years because I don't want to work. I just don't want to work. I don't want to work. So I'm going to be on welfare for 5 years because I don't want to work. I'm coming up, y'all. And you got these fucking old heads out there on YouTube. Oh, yeah, man. He a genius. He a genius. Dante a genius. No, he's a fucking pawn. That's all he is, a pawn. So he ain't no fucking king. He's a pawn. He's a genius. Man, he's so smart. I can't believe it, man. I wish I was like him. I'd be looking at these dudes like, I can't even fuck with y'all, man. I can't. And that's why most of these old heads that got YouTube channels, I don't give a shit of what I say to them. I don't give a shit that they make videos about me. I don't care. These are people I'll probably never agree with because of how I was raised and how I stayed. They forgot where they came from, or maybe they just didn't come from nowhere. I don't know. But I'll never be like them. Never. I'm way too much of a man to turn into what they are. Whatever the fuck they are. I don't even know what they are. So it's like, nah, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. Nuh-uh. I only agree with maybe 1 point from Kevin Samuels. He does not speak for the majority of men. Probably not. Probably not. This is I wasted 30 years of the veteran to be able to get on medical. 30 years. You waited 30 years. Damn. You should have went to Pontiac. Should have went to Pontiac and said, I just want to see Dante. They would have put your ass on like, got you some welfare immediately. Yeah, he's a pawn as society moves around. Exactly. He's a pawn. Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, I don't even have to work. I could just dream and be a dreamer, and people are going to take care of me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Man, ain't nobody trying no shit like that. Ain't nobody trying. Hold on, let's see where we are in this video. Hold up.
Actually, I agree with you. I understand.
So
let's see.
You understand what essence of wife is? What is a wife's role?
What is a wife's role?
The nurturer.
Nope. It's a mother's role. A wife role.
The supporter.
She's a helpmate. Helpmate.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And you want somebody to partner and help you. You want a wife.
Yeah.
He said you want somebody to partner and help you. You want a wife. That's funny shit. I don't know. Somebody make it make sense. Since when did we start celebrating poverty? I think we started celebrating poverty when people gave up on trying. When people just got tired of trying to be better, they just started saying, well, let's just celebrate being poor. That's easy. We ain't got to do shit. Let's just celebrate being broke. Man, why are we trying so hard? Why are we trying so hard to elevate and to get jobs and to be important and to be a benefit? We could just celebrate being nobodies. It's easy shit. And we started giving everybody a participation trophy in life. Everybody gets a participation trophy. Did you wake up today? Yep. Here's $5. Are you going to sleep tomorrow? Yep. Here's $10. Participation trophy. Just start giving everybody participation trophies. And now we're at a point where all you got to do is say, I'm hungry. I want some money. Okay, we'll EBT you about $50 tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Participation. That's how life became. Participation trophy. When it used to be survival of the fittest. Now it's survival of the ones you feel sorry for. That's it. It's about survival for everybody who feels sorry. We got Democrats right now. They want to, they're fighting. They're fighting real hard right now to make sure they give billions with the B, billions to make sure illegals have Medicare. So this is what I'm thinking. The people, this, and I'm telling you, this is how the game works. Trust me, there's tax dollars. The Democrats will give them to the illegals. The illegals don't know shit about America. They don't know shit about America. So they'll say, hey, when we give you this $2,000, go see Dr. Henry. Give this $2,000 to Dr. Henry. Now, who's Dr. Henry? Dr. Henry's a Democrat supporter. Dr. Henry says, man, I've been giving you guys money this whole time, supporting you guys. And you promised me I was going to give money back. We're going to get you money, Dr. Henry. This is what we do. We're going to give money to illegals. The illegals are going to give it to you. You're going to keep some of it and give some of it back to us. It's a deal. It's a loop. It's the Democratic poverty loop. Give it to the poor people. We're going to start programs, NGOs, all this bullshit. Poor people got to give it to you because we're going to put in the documents. Make sure you can only use this money with these people. You can't use the money outside of this network. And if they use the money outside of that network, you got to pay out of your own pocket. I don't want to pay out of my own pocket. Then go see Dr. Henry. Dr. Henry's like, thank you so much. I mean, look at what just happened with the guy from USA. The USA guy turned and said, I've been funneling money to 3 people who do this whole Medicaid. So there were 3 executives that got charged with Medicaid fraud and Medicare scams and stuff like that because the dude from USA says, we were funneling money to these people. We were funneling it to them. The USA people said that because everybody knew what was going on. That's why the Dems are shutting down right now. That's why they're pissed off right now. Because they're like, well, if we don't give the people all the money that we promised them, they're not going to donate to the Democratic Party. We're not going to get our kickbacks. All of our money is invested into all the shit they're doing. We need these tax dollars to go to. Well, how come you don't just take care of black people? How come black schools are still failing? How come black schools don't have the textbooks and the technology they need? All these billions of dollars, but all these schools where black kids go are failing. People have lunch balances at these schools. How do black kids have lunch balances? These are American kids. American kids at school have lunch balances. But you want to take out billions of dollars to make sure people who are not even Americans have the care they need. We've got kids that they sending notes home with the parents. Please pay your $23 lunch balance. Please pay your $11 lunch balance. Please pay your $42 lunch balance, or your kid's gonna stop getting food. They're gonna have to stop only get peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and they can get ice water. That's it until you pay this balance. Those are American kids taking those notes home to their parents. Mom, you got to pay for my lunch balance. So they're gonna make me keep eating peanut butter and jelly. I'm not gonna get pizza and hamburgers and stuff no more. But yet we got billions of dollars to give to people who are not Americans. But you won't cover the lunch balances for these kids whose parents pay taxes over here. These are Democrats, y'all. Be careful. Be careful. Man, Newsom don't have a chance in 2028. I think people are waking up to see that it's a big money ruse. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's funneling tax dollars to all the people who donated to their party, and it's funneling tax dollars to all of the people who they promised to give money to because they've invested in these people. Americans are funding fuckery with our tax dollars. We're doing that. And we're allowing people to do it by voting them into office. And what happens? They go, oh yeah, we're going to start a new program. It's called Black Wannabe YouTubers. We're going to start a new program called Black Wannabe YouTubers. So if you're a Black Wannabe YouTuber, sign up for this program and give the money to this person over here. You can't give it to anybody else. Give it. It's a funnel of money. It was like Jeff signed up for the Black YouTuber Wannabe YouTuber program. But he's got to give money to Dr. Harry. You got to give the money to him, because if you give it to him, then he'll sign documents that you can give to us to report back to us that you're using the money in the right way. It's a funneling program. That's all it is, a funneling program. And I was like, man, see, look at this. The lunch lady was fired for feeding hungry kids. That right there cracks me up. So a lunch lady is fired for feeding hungry kids, but we never fire politicians. We should be able to fire a politician, like no votes, no nothing. Fire them. If they don't do what they signed up for, they can't point the finger at nobody. We just fire them. That's it. You're fired. Why? Because you're not doing it. Like right now with the government shutdown, all these people are getting fired and they're pissed off. You know why they're pissed off? Because when we realize that our government can be small and run efficiently, they're going to be like, why didn't we do this the whole time? So you're saying we've been spending billions and billions and hundreds of billions of dollars on positions that never benefited anybody? That's what they're scared of, to show that we can function without all of these jobs. Imagine if I had 10 people working with me and 4 of us really was doing all the work. The other 6 were just getting paid for it, but they were doing other things, but they had positions, but the 4 of us were doing all the work. And all of a sudden we fired those 6 and the company never changed. The 4 of us were still, everything was still getting done. We like, why did we even have those 6 extra people? What the fuck were they doing? They were just getting paid. They didn't do nothing. Nope, they didn't do nothing. Oh, well, hell, shit. We really thought that we needed 10 positions. We didn't think we only needed 4. We thought 10 positions would. No, we only needed 4 positions. Those people weren't even working. They weren't even in the office mode. We used to tell you guys they never came to the office. We would tell you guys they never did no work around here. We would tell you guys this all the time. And you guys never knew it until you fired them and everything is still running like normal. We never needed those positions. They were created as a funneling system to funnel more money. That was it. It was another funnel system. And I think that's what they're scared of. That when people lose these jobs, they don't have to reopen them back up. We can operate with a smaller, more efficient, more nimble government who can really get stuff done without a whole lot of bureaucracy. We don't need to sit there and have 10 people signing a document. Well, let me go get Terry to sign it. Let me go get Janice to sign it. Let me go get Henry to sign it. Let me go get Mary to sign it. No, all these people, all we need is Mary. The people in the middle, they don't mean shit. So it's less bureaucracy because by the time it gets to Mary, 4 months has passed. If we just bypass that shit, say, hey, take it straight to Mary. Don't even worry about these. We're going to fire all these people. Take it straight to Mary. Mary looks it over and says, looks good to me. I'll sign it. So all we need is you and Mary. All these people between you and Mary, we don't need is bureaucracy. It's way too much. Way too much. Oh, yeah, the best jobs of the future be firing the robots, fixing the robots. Yeah, exactly. Fix the robots. Shit. Say, go Chef Jeff the Riff. No. So I'm about to fix some potato salad and pea salad. There you go. Shit. Yeah, and they get in between us caring for each other. And that's what it is, man. The bureaucracy out there is just crazy. It's crazy. And if they just cut things up and made this government a little bit smaller and ran it a little bit more efficiency, we can get a lot of things done a lot faster. I mean, think during COVID, they were bypassing a lot of restrictions because a lot of people weren't working. They were bypassing a lot of restrictions. I mean, I think I registered my car one time. I got my license plate like in 3-4 days. I don't even know what it was. I was like, holy shit, I ain't never got my license plate this fast because I bought a car. I bought the BMW. It was the BMW, actually. I bought that in 2020? I think I bought it in 2020. No, it was 2021 or something like that. 2022 maybe? I don't know. But I bought it. Anyways, the license plate came super fast. I'm like, I ain't never got my license plate this fast, ever. Usually you be waiting, you be calling in, checking online and shit. A month later, 2 months later, your license plate, your paper plate be done expired. You're driving around telling cops, well, I already ordered the other one, it just ain't here yet. Man, that shit came like in 2 or 3 days because it wasn't nobody working at the government no more. Because when you got somebody saying, hey, we got a license plate order in, okay, pass it to Stanley. All right, pass it to Stanley to Henry. Henry, go give it to Tiffany. Tiffany, go give it to Jackie. Jackie, go give it to Mary. Now, when you cut everybody out and just say, go give it straight to Mary, you get shit done a whole lot faster. Cut all of these people out and just go straight to Mary. Fire all these people. We don't need them. Like, we were in India during COVID. Yeah, and India was actually doing a lot better than most places. That's what was crazy. India was doing better than most places, and they say the Indian healthcare system is worse than America's. But India was healthier. That's funny. India was healthier during COVID. Like, man, that's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, here we go. We're up on 2 hours and 47 minutes. We're not going to make 3 hours today. I'm going to make sure I cut this off, man. We're not going to do no 3, 4, 5 hours. We ain't doing that. Yep, cut out the middleman, go to the horse's mouth. I forget to tell you, I took a chicken out of the deep freezer. I'm blessed to be able to purchase my food, clothes, etc. Then hoping I get some EBT benefits. I'm telling you, I got 2 entire racks of ribs. 2 entire racks of ribs in my deep freezer right now. And I paid less than $20 for them. Less than 20. One was $9 and some change. One was like $8 and something. Less than $20. 2 entire racks of ribs. Now, I tell you, when people be ordering DoorDash and shit like that, they get 1 meal for that. They get 1 meal for that. I got 2 huge racks of ribs. That's at least 2 weeks of food for me, man. 2 weeks of food I got for less than $20. You think I'm gonna say no to that shit? No. I'm buying them ribs. Nope. I bought them, threw them in the deep freezer. When I want to thaw one out, I'll thaw one out, barbecue it, chop it up. I'll usually buy some deviled egg potato salad. I went and bought an extra carton of eggs. I'm gonna make deviled eggs. I got my new deviled egg tray. Some deviled eggs. Give me some coleslaw. Shit, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a meal right there, and I can eat that every night. I went and got some jambalaya. I bought some new smoked sausage. So I'm gonna chop up my smoked sausage tonight, fry it all up, get it nice and fried up. I'm gonna throw the jambalaya in there. Throw all my sauces in my jambalaya. make containers of that. So I'm gonna have jambalaya already made. I already ate the rest of my spaghetti. So I made spaghetti last week, ate that shit already. And I had like 7 containers of that shit. I make a lot of spaghetti. Go get my ribs, throw the ribs on the grill, have the ribs and the jambalaya, the deviled eggs, and the coleslaw. So I have options. And I just eat that shit every day. I eat it every day. And people are like, how in the hell do you eat the same food every day? Because when I cook a lot at once, and I put it in a bunch of containers, and I put it in the fridge. That's the section where the jambalaya sits. Then up under is the section where the spaghetti sits. Then right here is where all the ribs sit. So depending on what I want for the day, I might have some spaghetti and ribs. Might just have ribs. Might have ribs, potato salad. Depends. It depends. But I always got tons of food, and that's why I needed a bigger refrigerator, because I cook a lot of food at once. My small refrigerator, I was like, I had too much to drink in there. I couldn't make too much food at once because then I have nowhere to put it. I'm not putting it back into the freezer. So I'm like, I got a bigger fridge, so now I can make 2 meals a day. I can wake up in the morning, barbecue, get the barbecue out the way. As soon as the barbecue is done, come in the house, make jambalaya. Jambalaya's done. I could bake cookies while I'm making the jambalaya. I could be in the kitchen for like 2-3 hours just getting down. 2-3 hours later, I'm eating for 2 weeks straight. That's it. I love cooking, man. I love it. Because I'll do a lot. And it takes me 2-3 hours to cook what I want to cook. And I'm good. I don't have to make dinner. I'm just microwaving shit from that point. Throw that shit in the microwave, 65 seconds. Turn it, flip it, put a wet towel around it, 35 seconds, done. It's like, damn, that's it. 65, wet towel, 35, food's done. Keep doing that shit over and over. So I'm cooking cornbread, dressing chicken breast, collard greens, glazed carrots. That's tomorrow. You got beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, slam, hog, mog. You name it. Say, man. Say, Jeff, where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 2030? 5 years, I'm going to be in 2030. Shit, where you going to be at? I'm going to be in 2030, motherfucker. I know where I'm going to be. Where you going to be? No. In 5 to 10 years from now, I see myself having a actual podcast. I really do. Because we have fun with these podcasts. We do. And I hope that we can look back on these one day and see the days like, when Joe Rogan first started. See days when people like, Candace Owens, I remember when they first started her podcast, when she got hired by Ben Shapiro and all these guys. And I look at all their old content and I'm like, man, they started out really doing solid work. They started out, doing true, honest journalism, no gimmicks, no bullshit. Everybody who's making it today didn't start with no gimmicks. They started real. Everybody started real. Now, when you look at everybody who did all the gimmicks, they're the ones in courts for lawsuits. They went through, scandals. They went through all this shit. And I'm like, this is crazy. When you look at all the truth tellers all are doing very well. They're all syndicated. They all going mainstream. A lot of them went mainstream because they're truth tellers. They tell the truth. A lot of the bullshitters, they're still bullshitting people to this day. One of them is actually going through a $112 million lawsuit right now. $112 million because he was a bullshitter. And that's how many of them started. He started in his garage with books and shit like that. So I'm going to show you who I'm talking about with this $112 million. Hold up for a second. Let me see. $112 million. 112 million. Oh, let's see. It's a Ponzi scheme. It'll pop up. Hold up. Let's see. Okay. This dude right here. This dude. Wait a minute. This dude right here. And this is why I tell folks, man, watch who you messing with. Watch who you listen to, because the government will come for everybody. This dude right here, not him. He's just the guy telling it, but this is what it is.
Ty Lopez is being sued by the Security and Exchange Commission for allegedly running a $112 million Ponzi scheme. That's what they saying. I'm going to talk about this But to be clear, I am super biased. I've known Ty for over 10 years. We've been friends. I actually learned a lot from Ty. I'm going to talk about it, but if you're looking for a video where somebody just on Ty, there's tons of videos that do that. I'm just going to talk about what happened and give you my perspective as somebody who's known him.
So these guys have all been on YouTube. They've all been on YouTube for 10, 15 years. All of these guys, they're all linked together. And it's funny because the people who are talking about him, and they all know him, they all know him, they're all claiming they're not a part of it. A few of them that talked about him say, you know, I actually invested in him. I thought he was a good friend of mine. I invested money into him, and it came out to be fake. So he played, even the friends, even the other YouTubers that he was dealing with, he played them all. So, but the ones that are scared to talk about him, I think they knew what was going on behind the scenes because they were all friends. All these people were friends. They all knew what was up. This wasn't something that just like came out of the blue. A lot of people, I think they got Ty, but they're going to link a lot of people into it because these YouTubers all been together for 10 or 15 years. All YouTubers. And the ones who were shady as hell are all the ones going down. Anybody who was a truth teller, good. They're good. So do I ever see myself leaving Arizona? Depends. Situation depends. I mean, I like it here. I love it here. I got a house here. I love it here. I don't foresee myself ever leaving Arizona, but I mean, I never even saw myself living in Arizona. I never saw myself living in Vegas. I ended up living in Vegas. So do I see myself? I don't. But is it possible? Very possible. I never saw myself living back in St. Louis, and I ended up living back in St. Louis. I can tell you right now for 100% guarantee there's no way, shape, in hell I will ever end up back in St. Louis. I can tell you that shit for surety. You can't drag me back to that hellhole. It's like St. Louis is my home, man. That's my birthplace. That's what's up, but that's not my energy, man. I'm not on that shit. I'm just not. I'm on something different. My birthplace is different from your resting place. I rest out here. I rest in the West. I love it out here. Just like Biggie says, even when I rest in the West, see some nice breasts in the West, all that shit. Hey, I'm West. I love West out here. Biggie said it, going back to Cali. Man, that's what I'm talking about. But I just don't see it. I just don't see myself going back to St. Louis. And I enjoy that, you know, the world is big enough to where I can go anywhere on this planet. And even if I chose to do let's say I chose to do YouTube and I chose to end up in somewhere like Barbados, Italy, somewhere, I can do YouTube from Italy. It can happen. My son right now, he's living in Japan. He's been in Japan most of his life. And he decided to pack up all his shit in America and move back to Japan. So he's been living in Japan for well over a year on his own. 23-year-old kid on his own. No family. There is not a single one of our family members in Japan. He's been over there for over a year and a half by himself, doing amazing. I trust him. I knew that he was going to end up not being in America because the way he thinks is way too far futuristic. Japan really hooked him up. He went there when he was in the second grade. He ended up, leaving for only a couple of years, ended up in Alaska for a while, went back to Japan, ended up graduating Okinawa High School. So he graduated in Japan. All of his friends were in Japan. And he decided to end up back in Japan. So I never imagined when I had kids that I would have a kid living in a foreign country. I never imagined that. I never saw that coming. But when he told me, Dad, I think I'm going to give up America and live in Japan. His mom, she was scared. She was like, you know what? He ain't got no family over there, Jeff. What's going to happen when shit happens? You going to get on the plane and go over there? I'm like, we'll worry about that when the time comes. I don't think he should go over there. I told him to, just stay with my mom, stay with you, do this. He can move out here with me, blah, blah. I mean, she did not want that kid to go to Japan for nothing. And I was like, you know what? I said, I think you should give him a chance. Let this kid do it. He's young, 23. Give him, if he thinks taking a contract and making the amount of money he's making, he can stack a lot of money. He can live with roommates. He can do whatever it takes. He ain't living on welfare. He's doing a man thing. He's making a big decision to move away from everybody and to start a life for himself. I can't say no to that. He has to be able to take a chance. When I was 17, I went up to Iowa. No family in Iowa, no nothing. Straight up in Iowa. Didn't know nobody. By the time I left Iowa, everybody knew me. I was in newspapers all the fucking time. Everything was crazy. So I can't say that he don't have a shot at making it because I've seen it done before. I've seen me get out of the nest of St. Louis and get away from family, and I survived. I seen myself go to Vegas knowing nobody in Vegas and becoming an executive out there. I've seen it all happen. So I can't tell this kid no. I can't be scared because I've done it. And if he's my kid, I have no problem with him doing it. Move. So he went over there. He went to Japan. Say, are you sure he's not on low-income housing? That motherfucker on EBT. No, he's on EBT because this fucking is in Japan. We got the EBT, not EBT. EBT is America. We EBT. You gonna eat some simchi, some kumchi, some simchi, some dumb sim soup? It's like, what the fuck are you eating over there? We on the EBT. So you get the money. All right, cool, man. I see what's up. You over in Japan doing it big. You got the EBT. You gonna get you some soy sauce. You get some soy sauce, and you get some Suzuki, and you get you a new Suzuki car, and you go and buy you some wontons, and you use your EBT. It's like, okay, cool. I guess he is living good over there. No wonder. See, low income housing. We call it low income Kusa. You live in the Kusa. This is low income Kusa. Okay, cool. I see what you're doing, bro. I see you, little jerk. I didn't want to be on low income housing in Section 8. I'm on Section Sushi. They call it Section Sushi, not Section 8. It's Section Sushi. They give you free sushi in the free house. It's Section Sushi. All right, I see you. I'm full-time in Japan now. Exactly. He's like, I'm full-time in Japan now. Like, motherfucker. This is bad. You ever visit Japan? Nope. I got a passport, but I've never been over there, man. I've never been over there. It's like Section 9 EBT wig. I know. I'm full-time in Japan. I think I'm gonna make him that shirt. I think I'm gonna send my son that shirt. Full-time in Japan now with a YouTube sign up under. I'm gonna send my son that fucking shirt. I'm full-time in Japan now. I'm on EBT with the sexy sushi. I get the free food. Give me a free Suzuki. I ride my Suzuki around. It's like, the government take care of us. We full-time in Japan now. That's some funny shit. I like that. That shit's funny as hell. I like that. That's gonna be a shirt. That's a shirt. Where's my pencil at? I need to write that shit down. That's funny. Full-time. Oh, man. I like that. I'm full-time in Japan now. Man, that shit's good. That's good. It's like, I don't need Netflix game. You keep me low. It's not me, it's the chat. Shelby came through. That was good. I was just screwing around, you know what I'm saying? I was just messing around with that shit. Section sushi. I was messing with this motherfucker bust. I said, I'm full-time in Japan now. That's what's up. I learned karate chop and sushi. I'm full-time in Japan now. Like, all right, bet. He said, we got these Mitsubishi programs. I know. Everyone be asking your son about his channel. No, yeah. Say, what you do? I full-time in Japan. I ride in Suzuki. It's like, all right, bet. Like, motherfucker, I'm like, bro, you don't got to talk like that. But, Dad, you don't understand, Dad. I full-time in Japan now. I have to talk like this. I full-time in Japan now. All right. It's like, bro, my son's black, but he sounds like a Japanese kid. I'm full-time in Japan now. Like, all right, bet. Hello, father. Like, who the fuck is this? This yours say, I'm full-time in Japan now. Like, goddamn, what they doing over there to you? I own Section Sushi. I don't have no free house. Like, all right, the fuck they doing to my kid? Man, Kawasaki 8. I know, I'm full-time in Japan now. Like, man, something wrong with my kid, man. I know he's. I'm on Sesame Sushi. We get free sushi every Wednesday, every Friday. Sesame Sushi. We driving our Suzuki, and we full time in Japan now. I'm like, all right, bet. So they start telling random people in the Walmart, I'm full time in Japan now. They're gonna be like, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm full time in Japan now. I'm full time in Japan. I was like, man, I think we need to call the police. This motherfucker's running around the parking lot talking about I'm full time in Japan now. His ass is sitting down in Phoenix. I'm full time in Japan now, bro. You in Phoenix? Something's wrong with you. Like, man, telling you, Nia, we wild over here. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna blog that shit. I'm gonna run around Phoenix, and I'm gonna wear like a big old Chinese hat, like I'm doing kung fu and shit. And I'm gonna say, I'm full time in Japan now. People gonna look at me like, yeah. What you say? Yeah. Whatever you said. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking go dumpster kick. I'm gonna go karate kick the dumpster and shit. I'm like, bong bong. I'm gonna kick the dumpster twice. Bong bong. Quick as a motherfucker. I'm like, man, we need to call the police. It's this crazy black dude behind Walmart kicking a dumpster. Talking about I'm full time in Japan now. Something's wrong with him, man. I'm on Sesame Sushi. Bong bong. Like, motherfucker, this mother, we need to arrest his ass. Something's wrong with him. Telling you, Neil, you came at the right time. Goddamn Shelby busted in with that shit. This motherfucker. Somebody, ain't no fucking way. I don't think so. I'm full time in Japan now. Man, he said, bro, I'm crying. I know this is fucking stupid. He says, bro, I'm crying. I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube. Tai. Well, I'm full time Japan now. Tai. I'm full time Japan now. Tai. This motherfucker said Tai. What the fuck is Tai? No, not Tai. Tai. Like, hold the fuck. But you said I said Tai. It's not Tai. It's Tai. Like, bro, you saying the same shit I'm saying. No, you saying Tai. I said Tai. Like, bro, fuck you. I full time Japan now. Motherfucker getting chased around the parking lot. Man, we gonna whoop shit out this motherfucker. It's like, shit. This motherfucker, I don't know who the hell this Japanese dude is. He's a black dude speaking Japanese, running through the parking lot, fucking with people saying Tai. Fuck, no, it's not Tai. It's Tai. Bro, we saying the same shit. No, you say TIE. I say TYPE. You say Tai. I say Tai. Motherfucker, you saying Tai. No, I saying Tai. Like, dude, I'm not talking to you no more. You are not saying type, brother. You not saying type. You saying Tai. No, I saying Tai. You saying Tai. So you giving Dante ideas. Well, we had this big ass Chinese hat on, just walking around. I ain't full time Japan now. It's fucking crazy. This motherfucker crazy, man. God, I'm gonna go over there and rescue my son before this shit really happened. I wash my clothes with Tai. What the fuck? What's Tai? No, you saying Tai. I say Tai. Bro, we saying the same shit. No, we not. You saying Tai. I saying Tai. Like, fuck it, man. I'm done talking to you. Sound like some retarded rush hour. Fucking Chris Tucker shit. Sound like some retarded rush. That's gonna be that's a new Dante flick. Tyler Perry featuring Dante London in Retarded Rush Hour. Tai. This is Retarded Rush Hour. Tai. I full time in Japan now. It's like, oh shit, Dante's in Japan. He got a whole new movie out with Tyler Perry. What's the name of the movie? Retarded Rush Hour. The fuck is that about? This motherfucker full time in Japan now. Tai. It's like, I knew he was gonna be big, bro. He gonna get an Oscar for this shit. This is good. Like, man, this shit is stupid. That shit is stupid as hell. It's a tie. I pod. Wash my clothes in tie pods. You saying tied or tie? No, you saying tie. I say tie. We saying the same shit though. No, you say T-I-E. I say T-I-D-E. Tie. Motherfucker, you ain't saying tied. You saying tie. No, you saying tie. You said tie. Oh shit, you motherfucker. That's the last one. You a hater. You a hater. I ain't no hater, bro. I'm just telling you, you saying tie. No, you a hater. Man, stop calling me a fucking hater, bro. I ain't no hater. I'm being real. You saying tie, not tied. You a hater. It's like, whatever, motherfucker. I'm done talking to you. You sound like retarded rush hour. That shit is stupid. That shit is dumb. Man. Say one day, let's make our plane reservations and let's round to the airport and meet Jeff and I'll say, tie. You want to call your parents? You want to call your parents? Call your parents. Call them right now, tie. Call the parents. Call the parents. He says, man, you want to call your parents? Say that. Say, you want to call your parents? Call the parents. No, don't. It's not call the parents. Say, do you want to call your parents? Call the parents. No, bro. I say the same thing. No, you not, bro. I'm saying, do you want to call your parents? Call the parents. Fuck it, man. I'm done talking to you. Tie. I'm 4 times a pen now. Like, I ain't fuck with you, man. I cannot fuck with you. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I hear you. Tie. Like, fuck this dude, man. I'm done with you. Every time I hear Dante's name, I see you MicDrop. I'm gonna go ahead and block you, bro. That shit's funny as hell. He was like, you know what, you bald head ass barbecue. Every time I see Dante's name, I see you, MicDrop. So I'm gonna go ahead and block you, bro. I'm tired of seeing your ass, bro. And then the motherfucker showed up on the live stream. Put me on your live stream. Tie. You don't fight me. Call the parents. Call the parents. Like, it's not call the parents, man. It's, do you want to call your parents? That's what I say. No, you saying call the parents. No, you say call the parents. I say call the parents. Bro, we saying the same shit. No, we not. It's like, bro, I can't fuck with this dude, man. He full-time in Japan. He don't listen to shit I say. He keeps saying we saying the same shit. We're not. It's like, I can't fuck with this man. I can't mess with him. It's like, Ron, I think I'm saying I want to do fuck. I'm saying I want your fork. Man, look at this. I said we wasn't going to go over 3 hours. We had 3 hours and 11 minutes. Y'all be fucking with me too much, man. I blame this shit on Shelby. This is on you, Shelby. I should have been done 15 minutes ago. He started with that full-time in Japan shit and look at where we are. Like, man. Boy, I swear, man. Just making a whole tutorial for that. Goofy on how to properly search something on YouTube. Hey, man, what you should do is start it. Hey, on my video where I said how to search for something on YouTube, clip that shit out and you review it and be laughing. Laugh at it as I'm saying it. Clip it and make it a fucking short. Clip it, make it a short, and you be sitting in the corner going, just laughing and shit, cracking up laughing. Then at the end, just go, tight. They gonna fucking be like, dude, you see that short? That fucking short star drop, that shit is funny as hell. They was like, yeah, it's got MicDrop on it. You should do it, man. That should be funny as hell. And then be like, tight. No, at the end be like, you want to call your parents? Say it at the end of that video. Be like, you want to call your parents? Anybody who knows shit will see that clip and be dying laughing. Be like, bro, that shit was funny. Just troll his ass to death. Just troll him. Or at the end of it, use his clip too and be like, I'm gonna have to block you, bro. After I explain it all, at the end say, yeah, I'm gonna have to block you, bro. That shit'll be funny as hell, man. Fucking Shelby. We should have been done, man. We should have been done, man. Simply said, "Oh my God, I peed my pants." Say, you so crazy. You might make somebody pee in their pants. I know that's funny shit. Oh man, this damn content, y'all be killing me, man. These goddamn live streams be going off the rails. They be going off the rails. It's like I said, when I tell people doing videos is okay. Videos are cool. I would never knock doing videos. But if you are not doing live streams, you are missing the true energy of YouTube, man. The chat is fucking crazy. It's the chat makes everything happen. If you are on YouTube and you don't do live streams, your life sucks right now. And I'm up right now. It's like that Drake shit. Suck right now. And I'm up right now. Man. Oh, man. That shit is crazy. I know it. When he said full-time in Japan. Full-time in Japan now. That shit is crazy. That shit was crazy. Man. You see, that's the thing. You have to be on this channel to even understand half the shit we talking about. And that's what makes it so funny. Because we all been through the content already. We've been through it. And now we just like making fun of just random shit now. That was perfect. 'Cause I'm full-time in Japan now. See, and that was perfectly placed because we was having a serious talk. And this motherfucker just dropped that shit. And after that, we lost it after that. We lost it. It just went its own directions. That shit went on its own. Fuck that. Man, I know it. Just hundreds of inside jokes. And we can never run out of content. Ever. I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta clip some of this shit out. And I'm gonna tell you how you don't get, like, I won't copyright you. That's not what I do. I've never copyrighted nobody. I don't think I ever will. But in order for you to not get copyrighted, if you clip any of these live streams, any of the shit we say, if you want to review it and laugh at it, clip it and grayscale it. Take all the colors out. Just make it gray. Once you make it gray, you've transformed the video. So it can't be, and I'm not playing music on purpose. I don't play music that's copyrighted. The music I do play is not even copyrighted. So even if you clip something and use it as an inside joke, if you're doing something, then it's fine. Just grayscale it. You can put it on 1.2 speed, 1.5 speed, and just keep the audio the same. Because in mine, I can select speed up, but keep same audio. So therefore, I can speed a video up, but it keeps the audio exactly the same. And it's like, y'all can use some of this content, man. This shit's an inside joke. It's funny. It's funny content, man. And the thing is that once you put it on your channel, once you do, it's gonna be there. So you might get watch hours on it. You might not. Who knows? You can do, reviews of the shit we're reviewing. This. It doesn't make a difference. Just transform my content. Just all you got to do is just grayscale it, speed it up, but keep the vocals the same. You don't got to make it chipmunk sounding. Just keep the vocals the same. And from there, the copyright system won't fuck with you. It can't. And I can't even copyright. Like, nobody's going to copyright you for that because you've transformed the video into something different. That's all you got to do. And a lot of people just play other people's videos exactly as it is. Like me, when I was playing Kevin Samuels, I just sped it up. I said, well, I can't grayscale it because I'm on a live stream, but I can speed it up. So I put it on 1.5x to speed it up. That's me doing my transform. So, man, we got a lot of inside jokes in here, man. A lot of inside jokes. And it's like, the haters out there gonna be mad as shit. They be mad if they see a short with some shit that we doing, and they gonna be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers leaving a barbecue with a plate. That's not even a barbecue channel. That's somebody else's channel doing it. They done left the barbecue with a plate. Now I gotta hear myself on they fucking channel. Yup, the barbecue is making plates to go. Everybody's got your ass on there. Oh, bro, I'm gonna have to block you, bro. That's just funny. Say, I love to continue to play. No, you're going to call your parents, going to character before this close out tonight. Please, please. So you want to call your parents. That shit's funny as hell. You want to call your parents. Man. Y'all got me sniffling over here. That was a good laugh. Man. My eyes are like burning. I'm glad we stayed a little more than 3 hours. We needed that. Thank you, Shelby. Appreciate it. We needed that laugh to end the night with, man. We needed it. So now I'm about to go grab me something to eat. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm going to go check on the pool. I got to edit some video anyway, so I'll edit that. Man, so let's start saving our money to meet up with Jokes with Jeff. Jokes with Jeff in the Jeep. Man. Y'all got me cracking up. That was good. We done had some real, yesterday was directions with the bomb on the end of it. We done had some really good shit. Man. Every time I watch you, it feels like an episode of In Living Color. Man, you said how many times I gotta tell MicDrop stop talking about my motherfucking cuz dips fries in the barbecue sauce. That dude, man, I swear to God, that dude's a fucking joke. He's a clown. But just think, and we brought all of them to the barbecue. We brought all that shit to the barbecue and we fucking ate it and we had a great time. Now we making plates to go. Man, y'all go out there and make some content, man. Have some fun with this shit. Have some fun with it. And like I said, I told you how to get around the copyright system. Grayscale, whenever you do somebody else's video, grayscale it, speed it up, take any music out that could possibly be copyrighted. You're good to go. And have fun with it. That's the one thing. Have fun with it. Make sure you get some laughs out of it, because that's what's going to keep the barbecue moving, man. And we can all eat at the barbecue. You might end up dropping a review of a short of something we doing over there the fuck, and YouTube might find you an entirely different audience than the normal audience we deal with. You might end up with an audience that says, hey, Jeff, I dropped that short reviewing you. Dude, I got 9,000 views on that shit yesterday. Like, what? Yeah, people was cracking up. They don't know who the hell we talking about, but they were laughing. Like, there's too many viewers on YouTube for us to really step on each other's toes. You're going to open up so many other markets to what we're doing and how we're talking and how we're being if you do content on your channel versus how I'm doing it on mine. Open up so many. You could be in a Canadian market. You could be in a South America. You have no idea where you're going to be. Just have fun with it. That's it. Just have fun with it and just let shit happen. Let it go where it's going to go. You might fuck around and go viral using our reviews of shit. Jeff, you got 3,000 views on it, but I got 30,000 views on it. I'll be like, you want to call your parents? You want to call your parents? You got 30,000 views? You want to call your parents? Mama, Jeff told me to call you. No, I didn't. I said you want to call your parents. That's it. I ain't say call them. I said you want to call your parents. Call the parents. No, not call the parents. I didn't say that. Man. This shit is so funny though. But I appreciate you guys rock with me for the whole live stream once again. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Like I said, if you guys just want to make a playlist of just funny shit I look at on YouTube, just make that a playlist. Funny things I see on YouTube. Make it a new playlist on your channel and just throw dumb shit in it, like reviews, things we talk about, whatever, things you think about. Maybe I said a line and you just talk. I mean, the content is there to be seen. It's there to be seen. So might as well show it. Don't be scared to show that shit. Have fun with it while you're at it. Because one day I might have to be having you at the barbecue for saying some funny shit. I'd be like, y'all, did y'all see this video? Look at this shit. and we'll be dying like, oh, that was Tiffany. Oh, I remember Tiffany. Oh, yeah. Dude, she got 20,000 views on that crazy shit. This is funny. You never know. Until you try. Just have fun with it and see what happens with the algorithm. In the meantime, 3 hours, 22 minutes, log it. Let's have fun with it. He said, I want to see Dante. Everybody should make a YouTube short saying that shit. I want to see Dante. And then put that dude on there going, oh, I'm going to have to block you, bro. I want to see Dante. You know what? I'm going to have to block you, bro. Put that shit right behind it. It'd be funny as hell, man. Everybody gonna be like, who the fuck is Dante and why everybody want to block him? It's like, man, I done seen like 40 shorts saying that shit. Is this a sound people are using? No, that's real shit. It's a dude named Dante and everybody's blocking him. I know it. Man, y'all are making me laugh. I swear. And I hate to lead a barbecue sometimes. We be having such a good time. I hate to lead a barbecue, but man, I gotta eat. I got shit to do. I got a car to wipe down outside. Man, y'all make it hard to lead a barbecue. It's like one family leaving at the end of the night. And everybody's like, well, okay, well, and the kids are still playing in the room and don't nobody want to leave. People talking in the front yard and shit. Then they talking in the driveway. Then they talking in the street. It's like, motherfucker, go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Shit. I know. Say, ain't no fucking way. Say, ain't no fucking way. Go home. Ain't no fucking way. But man. Y'all be easy out there tonight. Thank y'all once again for hanging out on a Sunday. A Sunday. You say, well, long story short, blah, 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 blah. Exactly, Fred. That's what it is, Charles. That's the shit. But man, we'll do this again. We will do this again. Hopefully, I'll see if I can get online tomorrow or the next day. I got to edit a video. So if I can at least do an hour live stream. I always say I'm going to do an hour, and we always go like 3-4 fucking hours. I hope I can do like an hour one day and be done. In the meantime, hey, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for the super chat. Thank you, my man Greg, always for the super chat, brother. Time is money and appreciate your time, sir. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Y'all spending time with me too. I'm not just doing this just for YouTube. We're doing this together. This is the barbecue, man. This is how we get down. Appreciate y'all, man. And really thank y'all for the laughs. Thank y'all. We needed this one, man. That was a good one. We're going to start the week good. That was a good Sunday laugh. Let's keep this week going like